Hello, all of you adorable beings out there, and welcome to the stream. I am Razim, and this is Starlight New Dawn Scar, Chapter 3, Episode 3, The Return to Starlight. This is now running with our custom Scar system and no longer Pokeroll. And it is in public playtest, so things may change from one week to the next. This is also one of our Pokemon game campaigns, and we also have Whiskers here doing some art. Commissions are open, so if you would like one, do message me on Discord or Telegram, and we can get you added onto the list. But for now, let's go ahead and begin with introductions, starting with Taldarius.
Hello, I am Taldarius, and I will be the storyteller for Starlight New Dawn tonight. I play the allies, I play the enemies, and I play everything in between. The question for tonight is going to be, is your character a more glass half empty or glass half full kind of person? And we're going to start this off with Arzadeu.
Why, hello there. I am Arzadeu, and I play Azarus, the off-color jangmo-o who loves to be happy, and glasses always half full. Because why would it be half empty? That's sad. That's depressing. I supposed to give anything else again? I forget.
Type.
Right. He's just normal jangmo-o type, dragon type. He's just off-colored. Nothing
sure
special
you're not
yet.
puppy type?
There is no such thing as puppy type. Shade has said so multiple times, and Shade is right. Besides, I have a feeling he's gonna, like, tie a rope around my back foreleg and lift me up in the air helplessly. I'm not gonna be happy. Besides, I just go jingle jangle everywhere I go. That's it. That's
Next up
it.
would be Sailor.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Seda, and I play Dart the Steel Ground Rockruff. And could I buck the trend and be like, the glass is neither half empty or half full. It is at 50%.
I was expecting that you would do so, so yes.
Well, I am Razim, and I am playing Jet, the Ghost Electric type Rockruff. And in his case, there's not enough water. We need more water. We need to get ready. We need to be prepared in case something horrible happens. We need to make sure that we have many more glasses. Yes, we need many more glasses full of water. That's just not enough water. It won't last us even a day. We got to make sure everybody's got some glasses of water. Yes. Off to you, Jolene.
Jolene, yes.
Sorry, I had to die for a second there. You caught me off guard. Hello, I am Colada. I play Jolene, the fairy type milcery. Nothing too special, just a slightly different coloration. And I feel like she's not really a half full or half empty person either. It would more depend on the glass is full of water, or is the glass full of something that's going to get us? Because she's seen some weird things since she woke up. So.
Vector.
Yep. Oh, I didn't realize it was my turn. All right.
Vector cute.
Very cute.
Hi, my name is Evening Wolf. You can call me Avi, and I play as Vector, the water-flying rockruff. And at this point, Vector's already coming in with a bucket full of water at this point, and filling it up.
Why do I feel
Bucket.
like Vector would be the kind of Pokemon who just see the glass half empty and just water gun? The glass is now
Sweetheart,
full.
I love you. I was just about to say, if Vector already knows that he is a water type, he would already be filling it up.
I'm so sorry for going ahead of you then.
Now you see, while this is adorable, the correct answer is the glass is half full of slicing rain.
Oh.
Just to
Fuck you.
traumatize you a little bit.
No. Gun.
All right. Recap time?
Yes.
Real quick before we get into the recap, I want everybody to make sure that you all go check out my friends who also stream. We have several people in this group that are streamers themselves. Make sure you go check them all out. There's links there in the chat. Now we can move to the recap. Go ahead, Azrith.
So, in Starlight, Chapter 3, Episode 2, Vector, Jet, and Dart give banter from coming down the stairs after the heart-to-heart from the episode before. They find Argus working on a type notebook next to Blaze. Something puppy type. Weirdness shenanigans going on. It's Argus. Az and Shade are looking at a map in the guild hall, which is where the other four of Vector, Jet, Dart, Argus walk in. They also discuss the topic of supplies. Jet decides to go, I remember something. Pulls out a large, shiny block of gold. It's 1,000 gold. What the heck? Where'd you get that? Again, I forget. Afterwards...
Oh, if you're actually asking that...
no, I said it as a joke. Sorry,
okay,
but
okay.
you can answer it.
No, it was just from the cave. Also, real quick, Whiskers is already struck.
What does Whiskers do now? I just
Lion King time?
No. It's in Starlight New Dawn.
Oh god.
Understood. Something even scarier than the order forecast is that.
No.
No.
Anyways, Shade also mentions the order of forecast. Something that's scary for ghost types. Jet should be afraid. Speaking of Jet, Jolene apologized to Jet. Then later the party goes to Biffin and they trade in the gold bar for coins. By counting. Ever so slowly. Oh lord, is it painful to watch. Then the party goes and, they begin to go shopping. We don't talk about the puns that were made, because no one likes the puns. Because threats were made after that. Ow. But we head to the general store, we get a map, we get a bunch of supplies. And I mean a bunch of supplies. I don't write down the supplies, that's the others did. But that's where we ended the session, was after spending how many? Half an hour getting supplies?
Oh, like half the session was just getting supplies.
And that's all you need to
Jet
know.
had to make sure we were all prepared. Fully and entirely for anything that might pop up, because we don't know. We've had so many problems. We could die out there. He needs to make sure we won't die.
Did you prepare for the meteors?
We need to go back to the store.
Well, good thing we're already still in the store, isn't that right?
No, you guys left the store.
Fuck, I'm incorrect.
Remember,
there
Jet
goes
went out
my
and got...
monetization.
Remember, Jet went out and got a new scarf. He now has a icon correct scarf.
I thought everyone has an icon correct scarf.
No.
It will now also phase with him.
What scarf does everyone have again? What does Wizards have again? Now,
Didn't you guys just get like normal like beige brown scarves?
No, we got a bunch of different patterns, but none of them matched, you know, what we actually have on our icons.
All right. We have the Argus now. Okay, Aurum. Question of the day is, are you a glass half empty or glass half full kind of person? We cannot hear you if you're talking.
It's lighting up like
It's
yours,
lighting
but I
up,
can't
but
hear
yeah. It's lighting up, but we can't hear you. I can hear you talk. Oh, well, I mean,
you. Try talking.
is he somehow like? No, he wouldn't be lighting up if he's server deafened or muted. He's not.
Do you have the wrong thing as your microphone in Discord, or do you have it muted on your computer somehow?
We are not hearing you still. I will be right back. I'm gonna go see if I can figure this out.
Understandable.
Yeah.
So, are all of you excited for tonight's session of actually getting the fuck back to Starlight?
Yeah.
But wait, I have some more shopping to do.
Okay, shopping will be scarves and scarves only. Okay, then we go back to Starlight because I'm excited for that.
But we have nothing to tell the time.
We have the sun. We have a stick. We have the time. Okay.
Do we have the
need-
space?
Oh my goodness. Ah, my daggum pocket. Going to throw nothing. I'm fine. I'm fine.
You
I'm
dart
fine.
into the void.
Yeet dart into the void. Congratulations, you've now entered Legends Arceus in this Sui. Have fun.
Okay. I'll be honest. I think it'd be hard to eat a dart.
Dart heavy.
Dart is heavy. Dart
Wait.
is very heavy.
How much strength would it take to throw dart? I'm actually curious now.
Well, okay. Well, it's not exactly about the strength requirement. It's also just about having.
Can you hear me
enough-
now?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, we can hear you too. Hear you, not you.
He
two,
broke
you.
it and then he fixed it.
Fair enough.
Also, Argus is a glass half empty kind of person because everything bad is happening.
What about the rest of your introduction?
Oh, I forgot I needed to introduce myself. Yes, I exist. Hi, I'm Aurum, and I play Argus the Scaredy Cat Tyrunt. And I am late.
What
Typing.
type are you?
I swear.
I'm a regular type Tyrunt.
Say what it is.
Rock and Dwagon.
And there we go.
Also, is that a picture of someone stealing Argus's stick?
What?
Oh, in Starlight? No. One of the things that happened was Vector would fill the water back up to full with water gun.
And apparently Jolene was in the class.
Apparently Jolene was in there, yeah.
Oh, I meant the one above.
That's from a different campaign.
Yeah. That is paint with a katana. So, I gave everybody else this warning. Anything you say or do may be used against you in the form of art because we've got Whiskers here, and he is listening.
That's okay. I'm very, uninteresting.
Oh, now you've given him a challenge, so.
You say that with your pile of sticks.
I have one stick, and it's not even the better stick. It's the
Yeah,
worst
it's not
stick.
as good. It's not as good as the first stick.
It's the
No
second
stick will be
stick.
See, no stick will be as good.
And
as the first.
Whiskers has started a new canvas.
Perfection.
He doesn't even know the context.
And?
And?
He
Oh,
has to know the
God.
context of the stick to actually, get the stick.
Doesn't matter. All right. So you guys are in Aurum Grove, and you have a lot of supplies that you have just gotten, including a couple new fancy bags, and Jet has just gotten an art-accurate scarf that goes with them as they phase. You're currently at the tailor shop, who is a Weavile.
So if the rest of you want to get some new scarves or such, I think they could probably handle that. They're not that expensive.
I like my scarf though. Mine's rainbow.
Azrith looks at his and is like, I want some more sparkly. I'm convinced.
You want something with sparkles. What kind of sparkles would you like?
The night sky.
The night sky.
Yeah.
Do you consider the stars to be more of a silver or a white?
I think silver.
Silver.
Yeah,
All
like a soul
right.
silver.
Get you out of game. All right.
I'm sorry.
And what sort of sky are you looking for? Are you looking for just before dawn? Are you looking for midnight sky?
I'm looking at that midnight blue. Or is it purple? Is it blue or is it purple? I can't
It's more
remember.
blue.
Ooh. Perfect. Probably what darker than looks at his scales. Darker than what my scales are.
Oh, of course. Your scales are more of a sky blue.
So here's Argus apparently knocking over the glass with his tail as he's walking off with a stick.
The Weavile is going to start inspecting some fabrics and going through some different areas until they find the one that they are looking for, and then peek their head back up over their counter. Oh, and your current one, is it more physical or special defense attuned?
I feel more physical with it.
Do you want to keep that or do you want to change it?
I feel like I want to keep it. I know. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it. I like the physicalness of it.
All right. At this point, the tailor's going to go ahead and sort of like look around you, inspect you a little bit, kind of like scratching their chin with one of their very sharp claws, before snapping them and going back to the fabric and cutting up a very nice, perfect length amount of scarf for you. Now, would you like to keep your current one, or would you like to trade it in for a discount?
I think I would like to trade it in.
In that case, I believe that this would be 3 gold.
Gold. Alright. Wait, who has the gold on that team again? Jet, where's the gold again?
Jet is pulling it out. It has been subtracted.
Happy jingle noises.
And the tailor's going to take your current scarf and give you the scarf that you requested.
Azrith will happily hand over the scarf and take the new scarf.
Now, the rest of you.
So Jolene is going to kind of shake her little head body there, or just say, I think I'm fine, darling. But if any of the others, she's looking at all the fabrics and obviously wanting something, but she's doing the thing where she's like, I don't need it.
I don't need it.
Jet's putting another 3 gold on the counter. This is for whatever she'd like.
She
already been
stammers out
paid.
a bit. Oh, well, fine then, darling.
Of
She's
course,
going-
of course.
Let me check something in my note, if I can figure out where the heck There it is. Because I know the color of her current scarf, I believe, is in my notes. Purple with red trim. So she's going to be looking at things that have that are similar purple, but she's going to pick out a somewhat like middle-ish purple, and then say, hey, could I get something with this purple and maybe a little bit of red hood with it? I don't know if you got anything with the trim.
Oh, don't worry. I can get whatever you need. Now, where would you like the red to be?
On the outside, just a little bit on the... She's like showing her current scarf, which is a deeper purple, but has the trim on like closer to where it would be on a neck for someone. She's currently wearing it like a bonnet, though. And she's gonna say it's on the other side from this, not if that makes sense. Like closer. She's showing where she wants it, but she's having trouble, saying it.
The tailor's like nodding his head a bit, looking thoughtful, and then going, now, do you want something that might be a little bit easier for you to, wear?
If that's not too much trouble.
Oh, don't worry. It's nothing quite as drastic as having to make one for ghost types. It's just one that'll fit you a little bit better. You're sweet, so no charge.
Oh, thank you, darling.
She is sweet. I have a tasty stick.
Should I take the coins back?
Oh, no, I meant for the different fabric.
Oh, okay.
And the tailor is going to grab out a little bit of purple. That's just the color that you requested, and some red thread, and very, very quickly, just kind of expertly put together the scarf so that way it has a red trim just as you requested. And the sewing work on it is so fine that it's actually hard to tell that it's even made out of, any sort of sewing and string and all that, instead of it just being how it is normally.
As they're working, she's just kind of like, she has that little gleam in the eye that shows that she is very awestruck. She's just say, you are quite a master at your craft, darling.
Oh, They say it, and I believe it, that if you love what you do, you never work a day. And I quite enjoy my job.
Jolene nods and says, that makes sense to me. I like helping people who are hurt, and it never feels like work when I do, so I get the feeling.
Yes, now, I believe that it's ready, and go ahead and just like this. And it's going to help you put on the scarf in the same manner that you had it last time. And it feels like it's a little bit more solid to you than the last one. And then he's going to like give a little bit of a like conspiring head tilt with like a little like quick finger flicker and go, now go ahead and try and tell it to how might it work for you? How about you try telling it to be safe? Like you feel like you want it to be safe.
Just like think hard on it?
Yep, just focus on it for a little second.
She is going to do exactly as instructed.
All right, and as you do so, it kind of goes right into your little milk blob form, and it's no longer on the outside.
Ooh, well, that's quite fancy. And she's going to think about having it come back out.
And it does.
Her eyes are doing the twinkle again.
It's very handy for people who have a bit more of a amorphous body type. You know, you aren't the only one with that, so we tried to figure out a way to make sure that they could still be nice and fashionable.
I quite like it. It's quite a neat little thing. And she's going to hand over her old scarf and say, here.
All right, and the tailor's going to go ahead and take it.
Can I get sparkles?
Ah, what kind of sparkles?
The sparkly kind. Like I like my scarf, but it needs more sparkles. It doesn't have any sparkles.
And what kind of sparkles?
The sparkly kind.
Well,
Well,
they might mean like color, style, etc.
Like sparkly sand? But not sparkly sand. There's a better word for it. Trying to describe glitter, but he doesn't know what glitter is.
so much for
Yeah,
stealth.
Like sparkly sand.
Do you want it to have texture, or do you want it to not?
I like it really soft. Because mine's soft right now.
Okay. And in that case, how about I just... it is going to very carefully start untying your current scarf and inspecting it.
Argus is just like eager, bouncing from one foot to the other.
The Wibbo's going to take it back to their little work desk and grab out a little vial of something, and going to very carefully dip its claws into the little vial.
Taldarius, don't you dare. No stage herpes.
Don't worry, it's not going to be that.
I wanted stage herpes though.
I'm sorry, but they're giving you something else. And they're then going to take out their claws, give them a little wiggle, and then carefully start flicking their fingers over the garment. And as they do this, little tiny splatters appear on the scarf, and they then proceed to put a little bit of an icy breath over it, just a little puff of visibly cold air, and then they pick it up and shake it out a little bit and show it off to Argus, where it has now, in addition to its rainbow color, just an absolute gamut of different little bits and parts of it that now catch the light and sparkle.
Argus's eyes are now going to sparkle with it, and he's like making gimme claws.
Here you go. This way it wouldn't ruin the texture.
I love it. It's so sparkly. Look at it. It's sparkly. And he's just showing it in front of everyone's face and bouncing around all excitedly.
Azrath is happy as well. Because
Jolene,
Argus is happy.
yeah, Jolene is patting Argus on the head. It's very nice, darling. Quite the style for you.
Jet, can I borrow 3 gold?
Well,
It's not quite that expensive, silly. It's just one for the work.
Oh, okay.
Well, he didn't get an entirely new scarf, so...
Hey, that's fair, yeah.
Can I borrow 1 gold?
Chad already put it up on the counter.
Thank you. And Argus is like hugging his scarf, tying it on, and then like hugging it into his mane.
Would anyone else like anything?
Jet's looking over at Dart and Vector expectantly.
Vector's like kind of like tugging his scarf. Well, I don't know. It feels a little. I mean, it's not bad. It's just.
Jet's putting 3 gold up.
Slitherite is making with the grabby paws.
I guess I don't know. It's like a little embarrassed, but like I guess it's like, do you have anything that will kind of make, I don't know, it's a little bit, I don't know, like just like kind of trying to put his paws on his chest like to describe it. I guess it's more or less like, do you have anything that would be good to kind of I guess like a little bit more softer material, something that it can actually run a little bit better with. I feel like the fabric might be a little bit too might be a little rough.
Are you looking for more of a silk-like fabric?
Yeah, something that I can, that I'll be able to run a little better with. Sometimes, well, sometimes it feels, I don't know, the vector just kind of like pulls on it just to, I don't know, it just doesn't feel like it doesn't stretch as much.
In that case, would you like a material that doesn't do the more standard one defense or the other? Are you looking for something that makes you go faster?
Yeah, I think that would help.
And what kind of faster?
Actually, like kind of like, well, I guess I don't know. I probably just maybe run a little faster.
Okay. And the tailor's gonna think for a second and look over your form and body a little bit, and especially start inspecting your color palette. And then go, and is there any color that you were thinking of, dear?
Oh, just the same one. I mean, I'm kind of growing fond with this one.
What color is your current one?
It is. It's the light blue.
A light blue. Okay.
Like sky blue.
Oh, okay. So okay.
Yeah.
So Azur's color, got it.
Azurith
Smile.
heart color.
Yeah. Azur's heart bonk.
Bonk. The tailor's going to think for a minute and then go back and start pulling out. And it looks like they're pulling out to go like a little bit deeper into the not quite as used fabrics. Before triumphantly pulling out a bin that has a bunch of neatly packed fabrics and one that has, a nice little light blue color, sky blue, and pulls it out and quickly gets to work. And by the end of it, they have a nice little scarf ready for you, where it will increase your movement speed by 5 instead of any sort of integrity increase.
Oh.
You will now have a movement speed of 35 if you're wearing it. Or you might be faster than that. I don't know if you have any modifiers that you took.
Other than ability, but
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know if you have any other, but it'll increase your movement speed by 5 if you check your sheet. How it says, if you scroll down, speed. If you put 5 to remember that you currently have a +5 movement speed increase while wearing it.
Okay, gotcha. Oh, yeah, there we go. Yeah, I think I'll take it. It's definitely gonna be.
There you go. It took me a little bit to find it. It's not generally a very requested modifier, but I'm happy to provide.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I really do appreciate it. And also, sometimes like, you know, besides the director's like kind of like doing a little tippy tappies on it. Just besides, I don't know. I just it feels a little less restrictive.
Well, I'm glad that you're enjoying it. And what about you there? Looks like the rest of your little group has gotten something. Why not you?
I mean, is it really necessary?
Jet's put another 3 gold on the counter.
Dart's gonna tilt his head down and sigh.
Vector is just standing there wagging his tail excitedly.
Look, I know we weren't trying to spend too much back at the general store, but this will make us happy. A happy soul means happy. I need to work on that. Give me a moment.
It's an investment into group morale.
I go in front of Dart and I show off the new scarf. But look how this feels. It's just like,
Look how mine sparkles!
Why do I just feel like I just had like Vector squeezing on one side and Argus just squeezing on the other side? I'd be like, look at them. Get one. Get one.
Do you have any fabric that explodes? I know a certain growlithe that would like exploding fabric.
No, but I do have one that won't catch on fire.
I think that's the exact opposite of what he wouldn't want.
Well, yes, but it means that while he's blowing things up, he won't light his scarf on fire.
I think if Amos was here, Amos
Get
would say,
it.
give me that.
I think Amos would like that.
Yeah, that would probably be a good idea for them, darling.
Or even better, one that sets itself on fire, but it doesn't burn away.
Unfortunately, I don't quite have a fabric that does that, dear.
Aw, man.
Lighting oneself on fire is not generally a requested fabric.
You've yet to meet Amos.
I'm sure that there are all types, darling, but it doesn't make much sense for me to have it.
Jolene.
In fact, I don't even know if it exists, but I certainly don't have it.
Jolene is going to pat Argus on the head and just say, we should just be happy that they have anything that might be good. Darling, I don't think that even Amos would want their scarf to just catch fire.
I take it from your words that he's a fire type.
I mean,
Yeah.
have you all met the same Amos I have?
Yeah, he's a fire type, and he likes to make things go boom.
That is a very common thing for fire types.
Did we learn what species Amos is? I think we did.
I thought he was just crazy.
Oh, he might be. I don't know him, but I am just saying that that is a common thing among fire types. Along with dark types and being mischief makers. As he says as he looks over at Shade, who just goes, I won't apologize.
Do I dare ask?
I think that's a good story for the on the road, on traveling.
So
Happy
yes, I'm getting
bounces.
the scarf for Amos.
Yeah, and
And-
one for you.
I
Maybe a waterproof scarf.
don't think such a scarf exists.
Well, none that are waterproof, but we do have ones that dry out rather quickly.
What about one that floats in water?
No,
Dart's
none that are quite so buoyant.
Dart's immediately going just to bring a paw to his face, like, not now, guys.
Pat.
Maybe one. He like shoots big giant beams out of his mouth. So maybe something can help him aim better. Maybe.
Is there fabric that makes you aim?
I don't know. I feel physically stronger with this one.
Fabrics, especially when the wearer finds them particularly fashionable or otherwise attached or connected, tends to have certain beneficial effects on people. Of course, there are ways to specifically not request, but encourage the fabrics to give a certain bonus, and they're generally happy to provide so long as you enjoy them.
They're alive.
Dart instantly pulls out his notebook and is just starting to take notes.
Does that mean it's like a fabric
Oh,
type
there he is.
Pokemon?
Yep.
What species is the shopkeeper again?
Weavile.
You hear that, Whiskers? He just asked me what
Whiskers.
species it is, so...
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's a Weavile.
The shopkeep is getting drawn.
Oh, shopkeep.
Dart's just going to, like, look up from his little notebook that he pulled out and just be like, oh no, dude, please continue.
Oh, well, I'm not going to get too far into it, but... Well, the way that things work is that generally as you get more attached to them, you imbue them with a certain emotion and a certain attachment, and that kind of tends to linger.
Dart says nodding.
I imbued mine with sparkly emotions.
I'm sure that you did. But this does mean that things that you wear and bring with you and generally like tend to get stronger as you adventure and grow more attached to it. That's one reason why guilds especially love giving out badges, because as it goes with you on the adventure, it can sometimes go and get some special little properties. Something that helps protect its members.
Our badges can get special like the fabric?
Of course they can. Do you like your badges?
I like mine. It's sparkly and it looks like a star. Argus is going to hold up his badge. Do you know if it's special yet?
It won't be special for quite a while. However, eventually, especially as you go on adventures, you might find that it helps you in certain times. Unfortunately, with more physical items that aren't fabric or garments, I don't know as much about them. They tend to interact a bit differently. Now, are you going to tell me what you want, or are you going to keep writing in your notebook?
I mean, to be completely honest, I was hoping to stall long enough for the team to forget that they wanted to buy me a scarf.
Oh,
You tried that
wasn't
multiple times already.
That
Is
wasn't
there
gonna
one?
happen.
Is there one that like doesn't get dirty? He falls in holes a lot.
That was only yesterday.
I'm
was a
just
lot
going
of
to
holes.
guess it was Raphael.
Yes.
It was Raphael. Okay. We had to tell him to stop making them in the middle of the town.
Why would he make them in the middle of town? That's like...
Are you surprised?
I'm not, darling. Not at all.
I am.
Anyway, why don't we get you a scarf that's similar to your current one? Maybe just a little additions. Maybe slightly different color.
Fine.
And what do you want, darling?
That is honestly a very good question. One I don't think I truly know the answer to. So I guess I'll just keep what I currently have and just change the color to appease these, these beans.
I mean, if you really, really don't want something, that's fine.
No, it's fine.
Maybe you could ask the scarf.
Don't think I can talk to a piece of cloth.
This is your
I didn't think a piece of cloth.
Unfortunately, if you could talk to pieces of fabric, I'd have a lot of fun conversations.
I'd imagine.
As I can't do that, unfortunate. Otherwise, I could ask the scarf what it wanted to become. As well as all these other fabrics. Alas, I cannot communicate with the fabrics in such a way.
I guess Dart's gonna say, looking at the scarf, I don't know, I guess something that matches my eyes more, I guess?
Okay. And, what kind would you like your scarf to be? What would you like it to enhance?
I'll be quite honest, I'm not quite sure if it enhances already.
Okay. In that case, would you like to be more safe against physical attacks or special attacks?
Is there one that protects against holes?
Or yes.
Darling, please.
I'll be honest.
Argus is hiding his snout behind his scarf.
It is very sparkly.
I don't intend to be up close, if that helps with anything.
Oh, it doesn't. I'm not asking about ranged or melee. I'm just asking physical or special.
There's a difference?
Yes, there is. You see, when something is ranged or melee, that determines how far away they can use it from you. Physical or special depends on, well, what kind of individual the user is. Now, you see, normally you'd think that if someone were to, say, try and hit you with a fire move, a fire type move, you would think that it would be special. However, it's entirely possible that due to the user, it could be considered physical. Much in the same way that, what's a type that's more... one of my types is ice. And if I happen to use an ice move, I have some that are physical and some that are special. It's, well, I suppose one way of putting it is literal versus metaphorical. If it's more literal, it's likely to be physical, and if it's more metaphorical, it's likely to be special.
Also, that's a lot of information, one I'm not quite sure how to decide on. What would you recommend?
And the Weavile is going to go ahead and poke you a little bit. Do a couple of prods, tap some of your steely tips a bit, and then go. Out of game. What is your physical integrity and your special integrity?
1 sec, I forgot to actually pull my character sheet.
Okay. You are a bit of a silly bean, but okay.
Yep. Yep. No, my physical integrity and special integrity are both 4.
They are both 4. All right. In that case, they're going to hem and haw a little bit and look around, and then go. Well, in that case, thinking of your types. I'm going to suppose that obviously you have steel. Do you know if you have another type?
I've been told ground.
Steel ground. Ooh, you got quite the type.
Thank you.
I suppose that I might recommend that you have one that's a bit more physical-minded. Things that you're weak to are fighting, ground, and while those can have special, they tend to lean physical. Meanwhile, fire and water are more of a split.
Starts quickly putting that down in his notes. That's making a lot more sense now.
Yep.
Argus is pulling out his notebook as well. Wait, what was all that?
We'll get you caught up on the road, darling.
All right. Well, I'm going to get you a physical scarf. Is that fine?
Yes, please.
All right, and the Weavile is going to get to work, giving you the exact scarf that you described, which isn't exactly that hard. He just has to match the color of your eyes.
Looks up with like the biggest puppy dog eyes, just be like, "You got the color?"
Yes, darling, I do
actually
have the color.
Victor's just jumping up and down excitingly.
More art.
All right, let's see. With Argus, let's go.
That's adorable.
Yep. All right. Now, is there... You mentioned that you had a fire-type friend.
Yes. Yes, we do.
Do you happen to know what his current scarf does?
Not at all.
Not too sure.
Well, in that case, what type of mon is your friend?
They called him Growlithe?
Ah. In that case, just pure fire. Do you happen to know if they would lean more physical or special incline?
I think special from the way he likes to blow stuff up. Like breathes out fire. It's cool. It's really cool.
Well, the reason that I ask is because generally, you are a bit better at resisting what you're good at. So, what must I... Well, I would hate to give something that they don't like, but... Well... Do you happen to know what their favorite color is?
Explosions?
Darling, that's not a color.
Explosions all have the same color, though.
I appreciate the enthusiasm.
Well, I mean, what if there's a fabric that's colored like an explosion? It's like mine's colored like a rainbow. And as Azurith has one colored like a night sky.
You know, maybe we should hold off on getting him something for when he's awake to, you know, pick it out. Cause I wouldn't want to get him something that he doesn't want. Out of character, I'm also saying this because his art actually doesn't have a scarf. It's got a kind of hoodie thing / cape.
We'll save this for the extra scenes.
Yeah.
Do you do delivery?
I mean, we could always just backtrack afterwards when he's here and just be like, this scene happened at this time.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Just basically because, like, you know, like, in my mind, you guys are, like, waking up Amos, taking him to the thing, and then he just falls back asleep. So you could just we could just say that, like, you know, you took him here, he got a scarf of some kind, and then we can handle that next session when he'll.
Oh no, new canvas.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. I think that would settle everything here then, if everyone got new scarves.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Goodbye, darlings. Please stop by, and when they grow, would you mind coming by and letting me see them again?
Absolutely.
It can grow? Can I wear it like a cape?
Spiritually.
No, I mean, yes, more in the spiritual nature, when it gets stronger.
I'm sure the scarf will let us know.
Again, I don't think they can talk.
Well, in this case, darling, I kind of feel like they more mean we'll know when they get stronger. But, yeah. We'll make sure to stop by and let you see you once we had more experience in adventuring and they get stronger. And thank you very much, darling.
And I don't think we caught your name.
Oh, yeah.
You want my name?
Yes, if
As
possible.
Darius stalls for time to come up with one.
No, I actually do have a I actually do have a name for them. It's just more them acting coy.
Yeah,
They are just kind of trying to be a bit coy with it.
Jolene is gonna nod and say, well, of course, darling. How will we be able to recommend you to anyone if we don't know your name?
Oh, aren't you just the sweetest thing? Okay. My name is Tullus. 2 L's, Tullus.
I'm actually putting this in my notes.
Oh, you're actually bothering her? Okay.
I mean, who wouldn't?
Tullus or
Tullas.
Tullus? Tullus. Okay.
And if you want my last name as well, it's Wheela.
Alice Wheeler.
Wheela. Auila. Wheela.
Wait, can you spell that again?
Oh, it's Auila. Tullus Wheela.
Okay.
And we are Team Astral Dawn of Starlight.
Not all of us officially.
Not of us officially.
What a lovely little name.
I'm Azurith, that was Argus, that was Dart, that was Jet, that was Vector, and that was Jolene. That's Shade, though he's not part of the team. Though you already
Don't
know
worry,
Shade.
I well know Shade.
Jolene's gonna look at Shade and say, "Something tells me you might have done something that wasn't appreciated."
Save it for the road.
Let's go! Azris is already walking out the door with happy scales.
New art.
Thank you very much, Talus. We hope to see you again.
Well, I hope to see all of you again as well. You all seem like very lovely individuals.
Thank you, darling. And you are quite a friendly person yourself. Friendly mom.
Oh, well, I try to be.
And then Jolene's gonna give a little wave and then quickly scoot Boot and Boogie after Azareth, saying, "Don't go ahead of everybody, darling."
Vector gets the zoomies. Victor says, "Thank you so much." It just zooms.
Oh no, who gave Vector coffee?
Oh god.
It's a coffee scarf.
All the zoomies.
Ah, the zoomies.
Oh no.
Be careful, you might have to ask where Vector and Azris went, and where the buckets went.
I have to take all the buckets.
All the buckets.
With my new power,
Oh,
I can
no.
I can steal more buckets.
This hamlet shall not
Buckets
fall.
become drums.
Rem93 raided my stream with 33 viewers.
Rem, thank you very much for that raid. Welcome on in, everyone. I am Razim. We are currently doing Starlight New Dawn, one of our Pokemon campaigns. We also have Wicked Whiskers here doing some art, which is, you know, right, it is, they are open for commissions. I hope you had a great stream, though, Rem. Thank you so much for that raid. And, yeah, everyone, welcome and enjoy the show. I'll be in the chat from here.
Enjoy your stay.
All right. Just as a quick question, I know we put forward the idea of stopping it, well, at least for me, 2 instead of 3 an hour earlier. Are we wanting to do that starting this week?
I mean, I'm personally fine going the longer time, but if everybody else wants to stop the earlier, then might be good too.
I think we'll, I say we just each week go to the earlier time, see how people are feeling, and then either call it there or keep going.
All right. In that case, I'll probably standardize us having a break around 1. At least for me, which is about 40 minutes.
Fair enough.
That's why I was asking, because I was thinking about, you know, when general break time should be.
It's true. Having a standardized break time better than what it feels like would be better.
Because we keep skipping it. We keep skipping break time.
it.
Yeah.
Well, we spend all our time shopping. We don't got time for break.
Well, now we're gonna be going on the road and be having more heart-to-hearts and silly shade stories. I have now gotten ideas with Azareth during the road trip.
All right. So, what would you guys like to do now?
Personally, I think we should load up the supplies and get everybody ready to get going.
Load up the supplies in the wagon, muse over what we may have forgotten.
Yep. Would you like to say goodbye to any characters in particular?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, make sure you also load up the Amos.
Yes. Load
Bippin,
up the
Miss
Amos.
Shimmers, mostly those 2 for me.
Those are worthy.
Mission
Only
Runners,
2.
We should check on the mayor too.
The mayor
Mayor's
did
missing.
go missing.
The mayor's missing.
The mayor's been missing,
Right, Azrath went looking and then never found the mayor.
and no one has seen the mayor.
They
What
probably
hooks?
kidnapped him. They probably kidnapped the mayor. Honestly, you know what would be really interesting? If they said, we'll just get a new mayor. We need a better mayor. Or something, I don't know. It'd be really weird. Silly, maybe. I don't know. Ramblings.
Yeah, load up the wagon, say goodbye to Bippin, rest of the rescue team if they are there, Miss Sibbers. And then Muse. Do we have a means to tell time?
Yeah. Do you see that giant star in the sky?
Back to the shop.
But it has the time. Look, just look up. Azrath just says, looking up as he's being dragged up.
Don't do that. You're gonna burn your eyes out.
Quick Batman-style montage back to the shop.
Back to the shop.
We need a clock.
At the shop.
Or some means to tell time when we're not outside, if possible.
The Marowak kind of looks at you a little bit, and then ducks under the counter, and you hear, like, a large amount of rummaging.
I don't have things to rummage with, so I can't give you actual audio effect of rummage.
Yep. All right. As you are waiting, you hear that there is just like an absolutely like ridiculous amount of rummaging before they finally peek their head back up with a what appears to be a scratched up, beat to hell little like circular thing. And they put it on the table. It has like a fair amount of like, you know, very small blemishes on it. And it's you know, obviously been through some times given how scratched up it is.
3 times.
Yes. I love the puns. Shade hates them.
Man, that thing looks like it had a rough time.
I mean, as long as it works.
Yeah, I mean, it's better than none.
Yeah, Jolene is like going to take a good look at the thing, and just, you know, just checking it like over from where she can, not wanting to mess with it unless we buy it, but just make sure there's nothing obviously wrong with it, if she, as much as she can figure out.
It looks like it is just like a there's a crease on it and some dangly bits.
As far as she's aware, that is how it's supposed to be, so she's gonna kind of nod, and she's gonna ask how much it is for it, because I didn't hear if that was discussed. And
it has not been.
Yeah,
the Marek is going to hold up a single finger.
1?
And it nods.
Jet
And
will
one
dig
gold.
out a gold and hand it over.
All right, the Marowak is going to just nod at you.
So,
Dart's going to kind of like investigate the crease a bit.
All right. As you look at it and inspect it, what would be a good one for this? Let's go ahead and make a investigation or praise.
Probably investigate.
All right, and this would be either body or mind.
I go mind. And would you like logic or instinct?
Either would be fine. I don't mind.
I'll do the logic.
Expertise is more so that way you can flavor how you're doing it.
Dart's going to kind of just be like, looking at the crease, be like, okay, well, that might be an opening.
Three. With a 3, as you're looking around, you get a sudden sense of familiarity with at least some of how this should work. I mean, there's the part that you feel like attaches to things. It's a little chain. And there's a part that you feel like you should press on it. That you should try and lever it a bit.
It's going to press it.
All right. And as you do, the cover on it flips off of it. Just, opens up like a window. And on the inside, you can see a clock.
Tick.
Ooh. Fancy.
The question is the clock working?
It is.
Good, so we didn't get it sold a dud. What's going to stare at it and be like, this is perfect.
Now, next question, does it tell the current accurate time?
You have no clue.
Question, is there a maybe wall-mounted clock anywhere in the store that we can see?
Nope.
As everyone uses the sun.
We'll worry about this on the road.
We got time on the road.
But thank you.
The Marowak is just going to disappear into his back room like normal.
What does he do in the back room? Nobody knows.
Vector is just gonna look at the. It's gonna look at the ticking. It's just see. Like, I don't know if it has like little hands in it, but I'm just staring.
It
at
does.
It.
Hours,
Oh.
minutes, and seconds.
Oh my.
Oh, fancy!
It is. However, there are hash marks and they are unlabeled. You count 12 of them.
Vector's just gonna stare at it. It's like it's just Vector just looks at the clock. It looks at Vector. Dart. It's like this is a good purchase.
I agree.
Now, we should probably get ready. Make sure we get all our stuff in order. Make sure everybody's ready to go.
Yeah.
And do our goodbyes.
Yep.
I think
I say Jolene's gonna start floating towards where the cart is.
All right.
Because she wants to make sure that that anything that was left on the cart hasn't been messed with. That the cart's actually in good shape. Nothing needing done to it before we go.
I imagine Jet has probably arranged all of the stuff that they got in there already.
As for determining what state the card is in, I would like an appraise check with either body or mind would work.
Okay.
Does investigation work?
Not for this one.
We'll do
This is an
mind,
appraise.
logic, appraise. So I'll have 4
Oh,
dice.
what's this for?
Julian's looking at the state of the cart.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
1 or 3?
With a 1.
Yep.
We also don't we have those soul rolls?
Yes. So the way that soul dice work is that you get an amount of them each session depending on your soul stat. And what they can do is you can add on 1 extra dice using a soul, or you could re-roll a result of a 1 on a dice.
Okay. So that means if I have 2 soul, I could use 1 as a extra dice.
So the amount that you get is your soul divided by 2, rounding up. So if you have 2 soul,
Jet would like to assist
all right.
using teamwork. Cause I forgot I actually gave him dots in appraisal.
Oh, nice. Do you want to use the proposed appraise or proposed assist, or do you want to use the current assist?
I
didn't know if you wanted to test it out.
What was the proposed one?
Proposed is that the person being assisted may take either the higher of the expertise or skill of the person assisting. If neither of these are applicable, the individual being assisted receives a single bonus dice on their roll, and this is considered to be general assistance. You can only benefit from 1 general assistant dice on a roll at a time.
I kind of, wasn't the original just, you can combine your rolls together?
No.
Is that not what I did it originally?
No.
Oh. Okay, well, let's go with the new one then.
All right. The current assist that the way that it works is, just to be clear, is that it will it just says use to help your allies. It doesn't actually say what it does at all.
Ah. Right. So my original plan for it was, both roll and it's a combination. Basically like a combo move. I did not realize I never finished writing that.
Yeah, it doesn't actually do anything unless you have it upgraded.
Oops.
Okay. So if we're using the proposed way, what is...
All right. What is your appraisal?
I have a single dot in appraisal.
All right, and what about Jet?
2.
2. You may take Jet's 2 and apply it to your roll. Which would basically result in 1 more dice. However, that doesn't count as general assistance. So if you have someone else assist you, you would get another dice from general assistance. Even if they can't actually provide anything of, like, expertise or skill.
Okay. So Jolene could ask one of the others to also double check and then be assisting her with that.
Yep. So you could have a 3-person team working on it, and you'd get 2 extra dice.
Okay. So Jolene would, if the others had followed suit, would have asked one of them, probably Argus, because Argus was the one that worked on the pool goes with, some help. So maybe, be beneficial. I heard some sounds of like...
I just realized I didn't push my button. Yeah, Argus got the tools to help fix the cart too, so yeah, he'll assist.
Okay.
Well, this is to determine if something's wrong with the cart. This isn't specifically to fix anything right now.
Well, yeah, but he got the tools to fix it, so if something's wrong, he can look for something wrong.
Yep, just wanted to make sure we were being clear.
Yeah. Okay, so 2 more dice.
2 more dice.
Wow.
All right. So with a 1, you think that the cart, I mean, like, it's seen its fair share of, like, strange weather, but it's doing pretty good.
What is Blaze doing?
Blaze is just kind of at the cart, kind of, like, been keeping a watch on it.
Jolene will, after giving it her once, twice over, her, because she's making sure she checks, is going to just kind of say aloud, not to anyone in particular, but just kind of like asserting what she's seen, and just say, well, as far as I can tell, it looks like it's okay. Yeah, so, well, guess we just gotta make sure we round everything up that we need with us and get everybody together and say our goodbyes. And then she's gonna like start looking around and seeing if she can find basically any of the people who have been helping them so far, just in the area. Like, Bippin, the Raphael, and the other one whose name I completely forgot now.
Okay, so there's Valeria, who's the
Valeria.
who's the Persian.
Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of.
Because obviously Jack flew off and has been, like, busy.
Yeah, because she wants to make sure that they all know that we're getting ready to leave, and she'll let the others who had been dealing more directly with the supplies make sure everything is put up properly and such.
All right. So, who would you like to try and find first?
Probably Bippin, because Bippin is one who we've dealt with a little more directly.
Right.
For longer, I should say.
And is anyone else wanting to go with?
Yes.
Argus wants to find Bippin.
I was just gonna go to Miss Shimmer's place first.
Chet will follow for Bippin.
Follow for Bippin.
So I think that's everyone except for Azrith going to Bippin.
I think everyone's just Azra will just go with Bippin, or to Bippin, not split the party.
All right. In that case, you all find Bippin doing, well, much the same as when you left him, going up to houses, staring at them for a little bit, and then doing something to fix them.
The old something. But yeah, as everybody's getting closer, Jolene's gonna just kind of be waving and say, "Hello, Bippin, darling. Sorry if we're bothering you." Give him a moment to reply.
New scarves.
Mine sparkles!
Yes, it does sparkle. Though not as much as your enthusiasm.
I'm enthusiastic because it sparkles.
He seems very happy.
He is.
He's very happy.
Yes. But, yeah. We just got some supplies and got ourselves some new scarves. We all wanted to make sure we went and said goodbye to everybody before we left. Make sure everybody knows what we're doing.
Where would you all be going?
Jolene's gonna look at the rest of the group and say, I believe we're going to Starlight. Next, make sure everything's going on there gets settled up.
As with nods.
Good choice, good choice. Didn't know if you would go back or just leave.
Yeah, we want to make sure that everything's okay there. That is for a good few of us. One of the first places we actually, well, went to and met anybody. And I know I'm worried about the guild leader.
And
And now,
go ahead.
and now we know we can fight off the alabaster gleam, so we can go back and fight him off.
Well, and at this, like, Bippin normally seems like, pretty jolly, but at this point, he does actually look like fairly serious as he looks over all of you. You all be very, very careful.
Jolene will give a little nod and say, yeah, we'll do our best to make sure none of us get too badly hurt, and if anybody does...
Again.
Yes, again. And if anybody does, Doc and I will make sure to patch them up as long as Doc is able to help. I've learned a thing or two, so hopefully I'm able to help.
Good. Very good.
Yeah. One of us did tell Doc that we're getting ready to leave, right?
Not yet. I wanted to make sure we told everybody else that we were going to get ready to leave. And then give Doc time to, do anything she might have been doing, finish it up.
Does Doc know we're ready to leave? Is she getting ready to leave now?
Huh?
We better make our way over there. I think we left her in Miss Simmer, so we can get 2 things done over there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Jolene is going to go a little closer to Bippin and say, can I give you a hug, darling?
Hugs are good.
She's going to give him a big old hug and just say, thank you for all your help, darling.
All right.
I appreciate it.
Thank you so much for everything.
Bippin is very soft. At least, like, when you're hugging areas that have moss.
Yeah. And after giving Bippin a hug, Jolene's gonna float over back to the rest of the group and look at everybody and say, What?
Oh, Bippin, you might want to tell Raphael that we found Jet.
That's why I haven't seen him.
Jet
I
disappears.
will let him know.
Jet
And,
sinks into the ground and disappears.
Just before he leaves, he is going to, who would you say in the group is currently closest to Bippin?
The one's hugging him? So
Well, yeah, but
Jolene?
they kind of, broke off the hug a bit, so.
Yeah, Jolene's still probably one of the closest to him. She didn't go too far. She just went back to being close to the group.
Alright. In that case, is anyone else still hugging him?
Argus will gladly keep hugging his leg.
Alright.
Yeah, we'll leave it at that.
In that case, he's going to look down at Argus and just kind of whisper, "Oh, and don't let Shade cause too much trouble at Starlight."
Shade causes trouble?
How loud are you saying that?
Kind of whispering. But the
Shade.
whisper like you don't know it's supposed to be a secret.
Yeah, like stage whisper.
Yeah.
Vivid's gonna sigh a tiny bit and go, "Yes."
Argus
he
has
likes
learned.
causing trouble.
How difficult would it be to overhear this?
Probably not very, considering you're still pretty close.
Okay, I just wanted to know because Jolene's gonna start giggling a bit at it as long as she can hear it.
Alright, that's fine, yeah. And then, Bippin is going to scoot you away from his leg slightly and then proceed to slowly walk off.
Bye, Bippin.
He'll give you a wave.
I feel like there's waving, and then we go our separate ways. And then Jolene's still like waving backwards at him as she floats along until she doesn't see him. So our next stop is Miss Simmer's house.
Yes, we should absolutely let Doc know that we're preparing to leave, and if she's ready to leave, or
Yeah.
All right.
mentally.
And I do want to say my thank yous to her, or to them.
Yep. As you get back, you notice that Miss Shimmer's house has apparently received the Bippin treatment. Notably, like a bunch of the other ones nearby have not.
Probably because she's making the cure.
Probably.
Yeah.
That is a good guess.
So, yeah. So Jolene will probably follow the others as we go up there, then look around and notice that this house has been fixed, and then just kind of look in, see if, she can see Doc or Miss Simmers in the immediate area.
They are both there, and both are out of the basement.
Okay. Then Jolene will be floating in, and so she can, say hello and all that. But I'll let other people have a chance to also speak real quick.
Miss Simmers, Doc. Azra speaks up. We're getting ready to leave. Doc, are you okay? Doing well?
Okay. Yeah, I'm doing fine. It's well, Ethan's doing a fair bit better now, thankfully. It's just lot of work.
That's fair. We were thinking that since everything's settling down around here, now would be a good time to return to Starlight.
That sounds like it's probably a good idea, yes. It's probably best that we get back soon, especially considering the Alabaster Gleam disappeared from here.
Yeah.
I'm kind of worried what's been going on in our absence, but... well, at least we're able to help out here.
We did tell you about the shard we found, right?
If I remember correctly, no one did.
We'll update you on the way.
But Vector just kind of pops in as well, like joins in as well. Just to let you know, I'm also in the room, so...
Right.
Yeah, we're just gonna go say goodbye to a couple more people. Was there anyone else after saying goodbye to Shimmer's head?
And Vector kind of like walks up, and he just kind of like flicks up, kind of says like, "Hey again, Miss Shimmers, thank you so much for everything, and for also helping us as well. I learned a lot. I learned a lot from you."
Oh, well, I enjoyed teaching you and helping you.
Yeah, and it was also really, and I had a lot of fun helping you too.
Well, it's never a chore to help others.
Mm-hmm. That I think we can easily agree.
And Miss Shimers is going to give you a little pat.
Yay! Yeah. Victor is very happy. Gives a small little giggle. And again, thank you so much for everything. And I really do hope we get to see you. We get to meet again as well.
Oh, you don't live too far away. You could always stop in for a visit.
Can we?
Isn't like, Starlight like 2 days away?
It will be
3 days.
It will be quite a while, but if we're ever near the area, we will definitely stop by.
Well, yes, it is a bit of a trip, but it's not like you live across continents or anything.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
we'll
like.
That is
Go
true.
on, Jolene.
we'll make sure to stop by. And Dawn, do you mind if I give you a hug?
Oh, go right ahead.
Jolene is
Hug.
going to give Miss Simmers a hug.
Group hug.
Like you're just going around hugging the NPCs and afflicting them with your absolute adorableness.
Argus is
Another group
immediately
hug.
hugging as well.
Jolene is wanting to give hugs to all these people because they went through a lot, and a lot of them have helped us in some way. So she is wanting to show her appreciation.
That is
Yeah.
entirely fair.
Yep. So she's going to give a hug, and then let go after a moment, and then just say, "Yeah, and thanks for everything. And I'm glad we were able to end up helping everybody." Yeah. And then she's gonna look at Doc, and then at the others, and say, brain is starting to jumble things, and I don't know why. Say, so I believe that we still need to say our goodbyes to Raphael and I forgot her name again.
Valeria.
Valeria. God, why is that so hard for me to remember?
I don't
You're
know,
not
it's
the
quite-
only one.
It is quite the strange name though. So
And Valeria. Is there anyone else I'm forgetting?
Not much else we interacted with, besides Shade. But we're taking Shade with us.
yes, I'm going with you.
There's
He's
a-
not
He
inside,
has
but he
been-
is outside.
He has been conscripted.
There's a funny joke, but I can't remember it.
If you're going to say puns, do it where I can't hear you.
I don't think it's a pun.
Anyways, Miss Simmers, thank you for your help, and we'll catch up in the future. As Dart walks it out, because we got a schedule to keep.
Yeah.
That we do.
Jolene's also floating out of the room.
A tick.
He gives one more
the
quick
pocket
hug,
watch.
and then it zoomies out.
You are slightly faster from your scarf. Slightly. All right, who are you trying to find now?
Jolene would say to the group as we're starting to head out, well, do we want to find Valeria or Raphael first, or see if they're together?
Valeria would probably be easier to find.
I'd say if they're not in the town, we probably shouldn't worry about it, because news will catch up through Bippin.
Very
Yeah.
fair. I just wanted to see if we could find them around town before we left.
I mean, we'll probably find Valeria around, but Raphael's kind of off in the woods, and you'd have to wait for Bippin to find him.
Fair. We'll find Valeria then. Jolene's gonna start looking for her.
She was last seen wherever the town was, back at the abandoned Alabaster Gleam camp?
Yep, that is where you last saw Valeria.
My memory is on point.
Nice.
Indeed it is.
As sharp as a knife through butter.
Yes, indeed.
Not the knife, I'm weak to knife types.
Like a knife through butter.
Anyway, Jolene is looking for Valeria in the last place that we know that she was.
All right. Luckily, you would actually find her there, as she is currently busy, like, trying to manage the, the recovery process of various lost items.
Okay. Well, upon seeing her, Jolene is going to go ahead and float up and say, Valeria, darling, sorry if I'm bothering you.
Oh, it's you. How did
Yeah.
your training session go?
It went interestingly. I had a little bit of a... Well, let's just say that I had a bit of a fight, and now I think Raphael is looking for Shade, Jet, who we found, and well, I said my apologies, but I did something I shouldn't have. But looking back, see if the group is like nearby or is just sitting in the area, or
Yeah,
if
theirs
they...
is nearby.
Okay. She's gonna like look over to them and back and say, "We decided we're gonna head back to Starlight now. So we're saying our goodbyes and getting ready to go. I wanted to make sure to say goodbye to you."
Well, I appreciate the thoughtfulness.
And she's gonna look once more back, looking specifically where Jet and them would be, and just kind of say, "And if you see Raphael, we'll just let him know we're sorry for not finding him sooner than leaving, because I think he's still looking for Jet, and well, we need to get going soon, so we can't really go and find him because we don't know where he is."
Oh, don't feel too bad. Sometimes searching in the woods isn't going to do him any harm. Might do him some help, actually.
Jolene gives a little giggle and says, "I don't think most of us feel too bad, but I just feel a little bad not saying goodbye first."
If he runs into my trap, let me know. I want to know if I got a one-up on him.
Oh, aren't you just so precious?
Sorry, I would say Jolene's just gonna float back over to the rest of the group. Oop. So...
Valeria looks very amused at the thought that Raphael would run into someone else's trap.
Yeah. When Jolene
I never did get rid of it.
When Jolene gets back over, she's gonna float over to Argus and say, "Wait, you set a trap, darling?"
Yeah, when it was my turn to fight him, I set down a trap for him to run into, but he never ran into it.
That's what you were doing. Jolene's just gonna pat Argus on the head. "That's a good idea, darling."
Dart's gonna start walking off.
Jolene will float after her, and also gonna say, as we're going, "Was there anything else we needed to get, or did we manage to get everything?"
I think we got everything.
Give Jet a heart attack.
Wait, what was that?
So you're gonna give Jet a heart attack, making him think that something might have been forgotten.
I
Wait,
think we're
something
good.
was forgotten.
Nope.
Listen,
What?
if you're gonna tell...
What was forgotten? What do we need to go get? We got more money. We can go get it. What do we need to go get?
The big thing that was supposed to come for Shade.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but back to the shop. And Jet is taking off towards the shop.
No, not something from the shop. And I just have to ask, the thing Argus is mentioning is also the thing that was called the weapon or whatever.
Yes.
Before, right? Okay. So Jolene's gonna also say, still yelling over to the running off Jet. August was meaning the one that was called the weapon.
Wasn't Pippin gonna take care of it?
Yeah, Bippin was.
Awesome, lovely. Let's go say goodbyes. If we missed anything, We just tell it to the wind. The wind will carry it.
I don't think that's how that works.
Say your goodbyes to the wind. They will hear it.
I think something might be wrong with this one.
No, nothing's wrong with me.
Let's worry about it on the way. I think we've spent enough time here.
Indeed.
To the wagon! Ah, jangle noises, jangle noises, jangle noises.
All right. And as you return to the wagon, you find that Doc is already loaded up inside with Ethan. Blaze is at the ready. Looks like Doc helped him get, nice and situated.
Okay.
Alright, I think this is, yeah, Ruth will start counting everyone. Amos. Argus. Dark.
Pitmaster.
Vector. Jet. Jolene. Blaze. Doc and Ethan, and... I think that's everyone.
Is Ethan okay enough to travel?
Well, he was certainly good enough to get here, so...
Wait,
Well,
Ethan's walking himself?
No.
No.
Oh.
But you took him in the wagon here. If it was dangerous to take him in a wagon, I mean, I feel like that ship would have sailed.
Yeah. Also, did Dart say something? I thought I heard.
That was just Dart encouraging Azrith to pick up the pace.
Ah. Yeah. Jolene is going to float on into the wagon, get herself situated.
All right. Is there any remaining business before you all set off?
Punch it!
Hit it!
Let's go.
All right.
Alright, play
And-
Free Bird. Sorry.
Free bird. All right. Anyways, as you guys head off on your journey, now is when I'm going to call for the 1 o'clock break.
Yeah.
E.
Finally on our way. Maybe.
I'm like, okay, I was not signing up for this farewell tour. Let's get it. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
I'm sorry, but we have to say our goodbyes. It raises our social attributes with the NPCs. It'll be needed to unlock the super secret ending at the final boss.
5-minute break, let's
Also,
go!
I just really like them.
All right. I'm going to go use the bathroom. I'll be back.
Deep have I been,
Damn.
much more remain. Go
I
on.
have been guzzling down water, and I still do not feel hydrated at all.
You seek the answer. Oh, finding road. While you wait for me, could it be a dream? I long for the gleam the dawn of misery on green. How's everyone's night so far?
It's a very cold night.
I'm
Cold?
doing well.
Oh, you are. No, you're a dragon type, right? You are cold.
No. He is just he is just special and is cold no matter what.
I'm a skinny type.
I did not hear what was said. What? I heard skinny type and brain clicked back on. So what's going on?
We're talking about how Aurum is always cold.
Yeah. To be fair, Aurum is very skinny and possibly has her issues that cause the being cold, so is understandable. Somehow, I am excessively warm right now. Yeah, though it's like 18 degrees outside, I might actually open my window.
Give me some of that warmth.
I would, but you are very far away. I cannot share warmth.
I'll fight you for it.
Listen, you can fight each other at the next convention.
I'll fight you for warmth too.
Uh-huh. I'm just as skinny as you are.
You are nowhere near as skinny as me.
I'm just as skinny.
Yeah, you're both equally skinny. I am sorry to tell you, Aurum.
Now that I've listened to the one song I was going to listen to, I'm going to go use the restroom and BRB in time.
Man, I need like a slightly bigger desk or something because I keep hitting my knee against the edge of the desk. Pain and misery follow me.
Yeah, and then there's me, Tiberian. A giant.
Oh, I'm back.
Hello back, I am Colada.
Boo.
Hey, back. We're looking for Dart. Could you see if you can find him for us?
Boo.
I love groan-inducing jokes.
I vote both of you off the island.
I'm sorry, but your vote has been vetoed.
You can't vote anyone off the island. You're not a part of the island. We need Dart.
I blew up the island.
You're not Amos either. You're back.
Okay.
Quit.
I think it's been enough.
Oh my gosh, I was talking this entire time. It was muted.
Oh no!
I like, I was like, what island? And you just blew it up.
Wait, that island's... Wait. Hopefully it wasn't the island where I left something important.
Luck roll?
That was like one of the one memories Dart has come back to him. That he left something important on an island.
Also, have we mentioned Seda cute? Avi cute?
Abby is cute.
Say it cute.
Abby's
Yes.
cutest.
You're both very cute.
No, you.
No, you more.
No, you.
Precious.
You're all.
No,
fucking
Avi,
cute.
what you're supposed to respond with there is know you most.
But you're cute most. There you go.
I am very cute, but you're cuter.
I'm too fat and ugly.
Oh, but you're all good beans. You're all cute beans.
Jet, you gotta lay off the ectoplasm.
Why
What?
did that make me laugh so much?
Shay told me that it would make me have better control over my phasing.
I'm
All right, I'm
back.
back.
Hey, talk about timing.
I know, right?
Tell everyone getting a drink together. No, everyone else we got. Argus, do we have Dart? Do we have
Dirt.
Argus is here. We don't have dart, we just have back though.
Dirt.
Dart? Anna, do we have a Vector?
Vector.
Do we have a Jet?
Yes.
I think that's Jet. Do we have a Jolene?
Yes.
I think that's a Jolene. Are we missing anyone? Anyone tell us? I think. Okay.
We're missing Dart.
Okay, on with this session. I'm not doing this.
All right. Okay. So, are there any points of order and what all would you like to be doing along your trip? It will be unaccosted.
What does unaccosted mean?
It means no one's going to try and fight you.
Okay.
Well,
Athers is gonna speak to his scarf and badge at some point.
All right. You're going to get no response, unfortunately.
That's fair, but he still feels spiritual connection. This is Azra thing.
All right. I'm just letting you know what you're getting out of it. It's just
That's
you're
fair.
going to be mumbling to your peril.
That's fair.
Silently judged by Jolene, worried about your sanity.
The spirits speak to me.
Would anyone else like to do anything along the trip?
well, I guess we could.
I
might take a read at that first aid guide book thing.
All right. As you are going to be reading it and attempting to learn, you are going to have to make me an academics check using mind.
Okay. And any expertise as well?
Yep, and an expertise.
Yep, gotcha. 5. Oh, no.
Very polarizing. You're still at 1, and you have another dice to roll, though.
Come on.
It was almost a 1. I saw that. All right. Well, it certainly seems like it's helpful. It also, unfortunately, is cramming as much information into as small an area as possible. So you do kind of get to, like, read through it, and you know that you've read it, but understanding is still a little bit of ways off.
I mean, I guess the road was quite bumpy, too. It's like trying to read on a bumpy road.
Yeah.
It's the exact same thing. I love you.
I love you, too.
You two are adorable. But yes, that is the result of your reading of the first aid. You are sure that it has a bunch of helpful stuff in there, though.
Okay, that's good. That's something.
It's just a little bit dense right now.
Argus wants to try to figure out what his mysterious tools are. Because we still have 5 tools that we don't know what they are.
Do you have any description of these tools?
I do not. At the time, Rygon just said I grabbed 5 random tools that will be determined at a later date.
All right.
Time to have fun with that, then.
All right. What the hell am I gonna do with that then?
Give me a power cell?
No. So you said there were 5 of them, right?
Yep. That's all I was able to carry.
All right. You know what? I'm going to say that you have a throw, if you know what that is, FROE.
I actually don't know what that is, and I'm surprised.
It's something that is like, it's like an axe, but instead of it having like an axe head, it has like a very long, straight blade that's used to carve and chop wood. It was generally used to like split shingles and other things. It's commonly also called a shingle throw. It's sharp and it is a little bit hard to identify.
Cool. I got a sharp thing.
Yep, you do have a sharp thing. Another thing is a strange contraption where there are 3 vials in the center of a long thing. And as you move it around, there are little bubbles inside that move.
I know what that is.
Yeah, it's
but I have it as unknown in my inventory until Argus figures it out.
Yep, it is a level. You just don't really know what it actually is right now.
Woo! Argus leveled up.
Yeah, no, we don't have levels. Don't try that.
Oh my god, do I get free merits?
No.
Funny, haha.
Absolutely not. No, you do not.
Dang it.
You do not have free shit. I'm sorry. What other tools can I give you that aren't, like, the most obvious shit in the world? That you couldn't identify them by sight on what they're vaguely supposed to be? You know what? I'll give you a chisel. It's fairly simple, but you know what? Sure. I feel like a chisel could be useful. And
Argus can chisel things.
Yes. You now have a chisel. And the reason why you weren't able to do anything with it before is because you didn't have a hammer, which you now have.
I do have a hammer now. Oh my god, I could chisel rocks into sharp points.
Yes, you could. So that's 3. That's 3. God, thinking of tools is hard. Why am I absolutely being stumped by this? You know what? Another random useful thing, a pair of tongs.
Oh, that actually is useful.
Yeah.
Yep, another random useful thing. Just some tongs.
I could pick up hot things now. I could pick up Amos and hold them out like a flamethrower.
think he's a little too big for Thomas.
Well,
Yeah,
it was nice knowing Argus.
I know, right? Like,
I'm sure I'd be fine, but they will be useful. I could use them for things like picking up those explosive crystals when they're highly volatile.
you know what? You know what? I'm gonna give you something that is, I'm gonna give you something that's, also not very obvious. I thought of it. A gimlet.
Gimlet Dark?
A gimlet. Here, I'll send you, let me grab it. I'm gonna send you an image of a gimlet. And I'm going to put this in Starlight. Gimlet.
That is what I thought it was.
Yep. I'm going to send a slightly more common form of it that you might realize, but it's
Ah.
gimlet.
Okay.
You also have a gimlet. Five tools. I don't know why that was so hard. I swear to God.
You're not holding down your button for talking.
So Argus is, during this trip, messing around at the tools, trying to figure out how each one works. He has 4 of them mostly figured out. One's still, iffy. It's just bubbles on a thing. And he's sticking them on his tool belt as he figures them out. He's got a tool belt for all his tools, and he is so happy and excited. None of you have ever seen him this happy before.
Are you more or less happy than when you got your sparkle scarf?
He is this happy because he has a sparkle scarf, and he has his tools.
All right. Any other points of order that people would like to do along the way?
We should definitely tell Doc about the shard.
Yeah, that was what I was gonna suggest.
Yep.
All
and Dart's going to do some reading, but I'll let Colada do the thing first.
Yeah. So while we're on our way, Jolene is gonna get Doc's attention and just say at first we were mentioning earlier, but and I'm going to say this out of her voice because it's easier on me, but she's going to mention that we had found the shard in the, I think it was a church. Was it a church?
Yep.
Yes, as it's found in the church.
Yeah, we had found it in the church, and then we mentioned it to the bird. I forgot his name. I don't know why.
John?
Was it John? What? Jack?
Oh,
Jack.
it's
Jack. Oh, yeah, it's Jack. Why did I forget that? I have his stuff up.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was just like, Jay. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it was.
That was dumb. It's
We
fine.
brought it up to Jack, and Jack got if I remember, he got kind of like intense and worried about it, and then flew off to, find out what he could about the, the gleams where they went, and that it was in fact I believe we found out it was a shard of the gem from the Guildmaster.
Yep. And Doc is also going to look fairly worried. And then go, oh, that's bad. That's very bad.
Yeah, Jolene's gonna nod and say, yeah, darling, that's one of the reasons we want to go check on Starlight. Make sure that whether or not they've are still doing anything there, and if we can, stop them before they do anything more to the Guildmaster himself.
Oh, that's No, it'll be bad for Starlight, but also just it'll be bad for them.
Oh.
Oran Grove.
Yes. Hopefully, if we can figure out what's going on with Starlight, we can figure out what's going on with them in general, and then we can go and find where they've taken the rest of the gem. And,
Oh, sorry. Realization popped to me.
yeah, and hopefully, we can catch some of the maybe not necessarily high up members, because Jolene gets a 1,000-yard stare. The higher ups seem very, very scary. But if we can capture a couple of them, maybe we can question them and see what's going on. And if they have any information. Don't know if they'll have any information on where this branch of the Alabaster Gleam would have went to, but maybe.
Well, we can only hope.
At this point, Azurith will button, hearing the conversation, like, two things. One, I have what remains of the shard. It's a tiny sliver from Oran Grove. Second, I now realize why the Guildmaster was missing gems when he first. Because the rest were in the satellite towns.
Yes, the area is, well, a bit unstable, and his gems were used to make it a lot more stable. That's why everyone was so worried when his gems disappeared.
So, Alabaster Gleam was probably going around to these towns to collect them for their own nefarious purposes.
That sounds pretty likely.
To what avail, though? Control? Or something else?
Well, I'm really hoping that it was something as simple and innocuous as money.
That's true. However, they have these weird creatures. I don't know where they come from. They're scary.
Well, like I said, we can only really hope that it's something as simple as money.
New goal. Obtain enough money just to buy the gems back.
I don't know if that's gonna work, but okay.
I don't think it's gonna work either, but it'd be really hilarious.
Hey, look. At least with this, you don't have to deal with that chatbot. Oh, you did this big quest? Okay, looks like it's a 90 to 10 split. Scoops away the 90.
Yeah, right. Chat on the guild. We got 20,000 gold! No. No, you don't. Not anymore.
At least you don't gotta deal with that. Argus, you precious little bean. Argus is now sitting in one spot at the on the cart and not moving from it.
This doesn't concern him at all.
This is
So-
Azurith is not concerned.
So, anyone else want to do something?
Art is deciding which book to read. Do you read the Forging Guide, or does he read the Ruins Guide, or the Berries Guide?
Well-
Just to be clear, it's not forging; it's foraging.
Jet
Yes,
is
Jet?
beating Dart to the punch there and going for the ruins.
Okay, berries are foraging! Ah!
Foraging. Berries. Do berries first, okay? We'll be here for a couple days.
Maybe
If it
foraging
helps-
would be useful, though, but
If
foraging
it
could be
helps,
useful.
I could glue the two books together, and then it's one book.
Oh, no.
No. It's a bad idea.
Hector, quick, pick one of the books.
Berries are good.
Okay, Dart will read the berry book.
Read the berry.
By the way, as you guys are talking about this, Shade is going to completely innocently, go into his bag and start looking for something on the inside. Dart, would you like to make me a perception check?
Sure. That would be with mind, won't?
Yeah, sure. That works for me.
And I'll use instinct for this one, just because more passive.
Yeah, sure.
Explode.
Yeah, I was like looking at the dice, like,
Explode.
All right, that is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. With a 7, while you're looking at like the various pieces of literature that are put before you, each bearing their own knowledge, you see Shade innocently reaching into his bag and accidentally partially knocking out a couple items, one of which includes a book of some kind. He does not mention it, but looks at you and pushes it back in.
Dart's gonna kind of like give Shade a curious stare, just like, and just like scoot on over to Shade. And just kind of whisper, "Is there something you'd like for me to read?"
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm sorry. Were you saying something?
Is there a book you think would interest me?
I feel like all books would interest you.
Dart pauses, be like, "Fair point, but do you have a book that I think I should read?"
Oh, of course I don't have a book.
One that I totally shouldn't pull out your bag and totally not read.
I mean, look, I don't have a book in my bag.
Of course you don't, I shouldn't read it.
I mean, you know, you can't really read something if it's not there.
Exactly. Hypothetically, if you did, totally would be interested in giving it a look at.
Again, I feel like all books would interest you.
Well, if you see anything that's interesting, send it my way. And Dart's gonna scoot back over. And I think he's going to pick the berry book for now, unless another book comes his way.
Of course. Would you like to make me an academics check to learn from the berry field guide?
Sure. Mind, logic, or academics?
Yipper. That is a -1.
There's a lot of berries.
There's a lot of berries, and unfortunately, as you're reading through this book, you just keep feeling your mind wander to whatever it is that Shade had.
What does he have? What does he know?
Victor just kind of looked towards Dart to say, I don't think this is I tried reading. The road's too bumpy.
Sure, the road's too bumpy. What does he know? What does he have? What does he know? What does he have? What does he know? What does he have? What does he know?
Are you saying that? Are you saying that?
No, that's just Dart's mind, just like echoing.
What does he know?
Maybe the book empty. Maybe he's playing tricks with me. But it could be something interesting there. Must know. But I can't steal. Must know. Cue Dart's existential crisis.
Oh no, more art.
Oh my gosh.
I want to ask if Aspis would feel a spiritual disturbance.
I don't know. I feel like Dart is like not even just spiritually disturbed. I think he probably looks a little bit visibly.
Everyone stares at Dart. It's like, is Dart okay?
The color fades from his paw pads and like the metal seems less shiny and she's like, ah!
Well, you're looking a little dull there.
Dart, could you, maybe, try to read a little quieter? I'm trying to focus. Wait, are you okay?
Fine.
I don't think he's fine.
That does not seem fine.
Just tell me if you learn anything interesting from the book.
The berries, they now haunt. Oh, you have PTSD from water and probably not PTSD from berries. Congratulations.
This art is too perfect.
What does it mean?
So good.
The berries! What do they mean?
Okay, it's okay. One at a time.
But there's so many berries!
It's
What if I
okay.
eat the wrong
It's
one?
fine. I'm going to grab Dart and shake him. Get it, hold it together.
But what if we need the berries?
I just put a,
What if we need the info that's in the book?
I put a paw in, like, I put a paw over Vector's mouth. It's like, hey.
Your Vector!
I mean, sorry. Oh my god. Sorry. You know what I mean. Like, alright. Just relax. Just take it easy. Yeah. Let's
I
not...
am taking it easy!
No, it's just, I'm going. Do you need me to like? It's like they're just size.
Someone explain to me particle physics! I don't even know what it means, but it popped in my head.
I just.
Do you want to play with my tools?
Vector is just he's just size. Like, there. There.
Dart, why are you getting so worked up over berries?
I must know! I must know what's in the book!
Well then, can you not read it?
Doesn't
No,
make any sense!
It's a lot. It's a lot. It's okay. Just take it easy.
I am taking it easy! I'm taking it completely easy!
It's okay. Alright. Okay. Okay, it's okay. There.
Argus is gonna put the level in front of Dart. Like, just hold it up in front of his eyes and spin it so the bubbles go all wonky.
The bubbles move and then settle.
And he's just gonna keep doing that silently for a while in front of Dart's eyes.
This is why Dart does not understand anything in the book.
I'd like to roll perception.
Alright. What are you trying to perceive?
The hole.
Alright, go ahead and roll. Unfortunately, this
for
scene is
now.
way too interesting to tear your eyes away from. This is quite the scene.
Dart, just start on page 1. That's all you need to do.
I did, and then I was hoping things would make sense at page 2, and page 3, and page 4. What's in the book? Page 5, page 6, page 7. What's in the book?
Tasty berries.
You just
They look like
need
tasty
to-
berries.
You just need to read the book and it'll explain it.
I'm reading the book, but what's in the book?
It's all about berries. That's what's in the book.
What if the book's empty? I must know what's in the book!
It's clearly not empty. It's right there.
I want to point out, Azrith has taken the
Ezra
book
took the
during.
book.
Azrith is reading the book. It's like, ooh, this is tasty. Look, oh, that one looks good. Oh yes, So the book that Dart has been fussing over is Flashing Image Gone, and Azrith's just sitting it by the front, alone, while everyone else is
Fussing over Dart.
fussing over Dart. Hey, you know, Dart, if you're really upset over berries, you could learn how to, just read the foraging book.
Fine, it's fine. I will learn what's in the book.
Which one?
The book. I will learn.
Which book? There are 2 books, 3 books.
So many books, I must learn them all.
Okay, Azrith closes the berry book, goes over to the foraging book, slides it in front of Dart. And then he sits back down in his corner, reads the berry book. Learning all about the berries.
Argus is now writing in his notebook, puppies are weak to emotional damage.
Emotional
Dart? Is there something else going on right now aside from that book?
Fine, it's fine.
Dart, you are not fine.
I'm completely fine. Dart's gonna plant his face in the book that's been placed in front of him.
Hey, Dart, I don't think that's how you're supposed to read. Shade is currently, like, peeking over at Dart.
Fine. It's fine.
Hey, look, if you say it is, then I'll believe you. I don't got a reason to disagree.
Well, anyways, I'm gonna go back to reading then, I guess. Yeah.
Well, that's a book I could have gotten. Azurus blurts out loud. You know what we forgot at the store?
I'm sorry, but with that outburst, I'm now imagining that Azurus started in the back of the book, and it's one of those, you know, those books that has all the advertisements for other books in the back.
He shows it. Look at this one. Look at this. It's all about stars and astrology, it says. Yo, that sounds really cool. I would gladly go and pay for that one. Trade it. Work for it.
Get Jet to pay for it?
Well, I would need to pay back Jet eventually in something. Like, you know, I paid for the scarf. No, the scarf is a team thing. That doesn't count.
Jet's just putting his paws over his ears so he can focus on the book better.
It's probably for the best because Azurus goes back to singing a tune. And
all of this started was just because Shade wanted to play a single prank on Dart. Let's go.
Super effective.
It really was.
Good job, Shade. It's a shame only Dart knows what Shade did. But Dart is emotionally damaged and incapacitated at this moment.
Yes, he is. Shade is just enjoying this. All right. Any other orders of business?
Jet was reading the Ruins book, if I recall correctly.
Ah, yes. Jet, would you like to make me an academics check?
I don't know. After that last roll. Mine, I'm gonna go with cunning and academics. Would be 8.
Good roll.
Okay, not bad.
Exploding.
Ooh.
Exploding.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yes.
All right. The book goes into a fair bit of length about ruins, common dangers, as well as reasons why one might want to go ruin delving. Specifically, it starts and talks in depth about the sort of things that you can find in ruins, be they good or bad. Notably, one of the primary things that are generally found in ruins are either ancient artifacts or items that have been while not like granted special power, generally will hold powers that items of its kind normally do not. So, for instance, it would be how you might be able to find an item that would normally not be special or magical in any way, and normally wouldn't be the kind that would even gain it should you go around with it for a very long time. But it just might have the chance to be special. Things that have been found that are of special note and interest, either in academic circles or in adventuring circles, are items that do things such as, increase a certain rare attribute or increase a skill instead of just something that is a normal stat change like damage, integrity, accuracy, all of that. It is possible to very rarely find ones that increase certain skills, and these are highly sought after. In addition to that, there is also a very rare chance that you might find what's called a relic. A relic is something that is considered extremely rare to find, as should it be taken along for a long enough time, it will generally start to develop sentience.
Hey, guys, apparently we can actually find items that we can actually talk to. I know the guy, the guy at the shop said that, we can't talk to the fabric and such, but apparently there's relics that you can talk to. Yeah, they gain sentience.
Oh. Interesting.
It also notes that it generally takes on a personality that is considered complementary in some way to the person that the relic attaches to. Although whether or not it takes on a similar or just one that is a personality that the wielder either gets along with or has a specific need for, is a little bit less than a precise art, shall we say. But needless to say, should you find a relic, there are a lot of people that would pay a lot of money to get a hold of it. And so that is why there are a fair amount of rune explorers that go around and try and earn their pay, as it were. And also why specifically there are a fair amount of people that go around and specifically try to find ones that have not been looked over by the Order of the Four Ghast. Because as the resident, rune experts, they generally tend to go out, find unexplored and unmaintained ruins, and search them. And in order to pay their expenses and other such things, they will generally attempt to locate relics and obtain them. So it's a good chance that if it's a ruin that has been looked over by the Order of the Four Ghast, you ain't finding a relic in there. Or if you do, it's a relic that ought be avoided.
We should definitely go find some ruins to explore. It could be very lucrative. Or we could find something really interesting.
Where's he at? Where's he now?
What was that, Dart?
Thing.
Huh?
Finds nothing.
Oh, what do you think about us going into some ruins?
I'm getting interesting stuff, learning more. Good, good, good.
My mic was muted for some reason.
Ah.
I don't know how long I've been muted.
Jet is just looking over at Vector. Kind of sharing a concerned look with Vector. Maybe we should go ahead and stop for a little bit and get some fresh air. We've been kind of cooped up in this wagon for a bit.
I agree. And also that it'd be nice to get stretch our legs for a little bit too.
All right. Jet's going up to the front of the cart. Ember, could you maybe pull off and let us stop for a moment?
I'm just going to assume you meant
Blaze.
Blaze.
Oh, sorry, Blaze.
Yeah.
I don't know why I always think of him as Ember.
Because of the move Ember?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Either
Or maybe
way,
think of all that. Who knows?
Blaze will go ahead and just pull off to the side a little bit.
thank you. Come on, Dart. Let's go stretch our legs.
Yeah.
I have such more reading to do.
Is that a berry bush over there?
You've clearly, I think you've spent enough trying to read today. Let's just stretch our legs a little bit.
Can I roll sanity?
Can I roll to close Dart's book?
Sure, if you want to roll sanity, let's go ahead and have it be willpower something integrity. That seems like a good thing for sanity.
I'd probably say instinct, because Dart's not thinking logically here.
Alright. Hey! With a 1, 2, 3, 4. With a 4. I feel like that's a pretty good success on the sanity. How about you?
I feel so too. I feel like Dart would probably just like break out of his like stupor for and be like, "Fine, you're right. You're right. Can save the reading for later."
Yeah. Yeah, we got more of the trip to go on.
Just imagine like Vector just run, like just doing the nooms, just like comedically, just like grabbing Dart. Just disappears out.
But we're only stopping for 5 minutes. We gotta get back to Starlight.
I know, but it's Scooby. Just the Vector just like taking a deep breath. It just like, can't you feel it? Nice fresh air.
You were going a little
across the
crazy
fire.
in there.
Yeah, that too.
We're concerned
Fine.
about you.
Actually, look, we want to know what's in the book.
You were reading the book.
It was a book about fairies.
It's not that difficult. you having a hard time reading? Do you need help?
You could say that Dart was having a very hard time reading it. I'm sorry.
But
I'm sorry.
there's a
Jet's
but
going to
from
nuzzle
Azareth.
Vector.
Okay, I have a question. Are the two of them still standing in the wagon?
I don't.
I think they went outside.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
Although I will say that, if you make jokes like that around Shade, you might be having a very rough time pretty soon.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying. That's why I'm saying it without Shade here.
Shade is weak to the pun type.
Oh, so Azareth is stretching outside and having.
So, that aside, are you having a hard time? Like, talk to us.
I don't understand what's in the book. But nothing more, nothing less.
Which book?
All the books.
Ah.
Well, then, do you need help reading it? Do you need help processing? Like,
Just need some more time. It's fine. I appreciate the stop for fresh air, but we're wasting time.
Yeah, you know what? Look, I kind of had my fun here. I kind of did something to mess with him, although I don't think he's gonna like it anymore if I actually show him the book I have.
You have a book?
wait.
Yeah, I got
what?
a book. Yeah. No, I flashed it to him because he was he was staring at all this stuff and being indecisive, so I wanted to mess with him.
There's just an audible ... from Jet.
Ellipses.
I think that's just from the group.
Yeah. Okay, look. I could show him the book, but I don't think it's gonna help.
Okay, just
Oh,
shout one of us the book.
Just show us the book.
All right. I'll show you guys the book, and he'll reach in and
It's just
grab
gonna
out
be
a book,
comic book.
and he's going to put it on the ground and just wait.
What's the book called?
It does not have a title.
Jet's gonna open it.
All right. You cannot read it. It is filled with incomprehensible glyphs.
Jet's going to close the book.
Yeah, you see, I told you it really wasn't going to help. I think this might actually make it worse if he looks at it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Like,
Dart's gonna peek his head over.
The book
it's
is
not a
closed.
big deal. Empty book and all that. He was just
I
messing
don't-
with you, Dart.
I want to see it.
Well, see, he just holds. He kind of pulls it up in his mouth, specifically making sure to keep it closed.
I want to see inside the book.
Okay. He'll put it down.
That's a cool book.
Open the front cover.
I want to read the book.
Presumably, the front, the blank. The inside of the cage.
The first page is blank.
Yeah. See, it's blank. All right, so here you go.
Dart's gonna start turning the page of the book.
No need for that.
Not argue. This is not for discussion, Jet.
Page. Turn that page. Come on. His
There's
morale's
no
high.
need for
Make
that.
it higher. Turn the page. Open to random page.
Turns the page.
Oh.
It is filled with incomprehensible glyphs.
Could Dart make an attempt at an academics check as he flips through the
may.
pages of the book?
You may, as you flip through the pages with increasing fervor with every page, filled with incomprehensible glyphs to you.
You know what? Can Jet do it? Attempt it too?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Azareth will peek over.
Argus wants to try too.
Guys,
He likes puzzles.
guys, you're cutting off Abby.
Go ahead,
Sorry.
Abby.
I just wanted to say I wanted to give it a roll too.
Hey, go ahead.
What again? An academics?
Academics. You know it.
Five. This is not-
All right. Is that everyone who wanted to roll on it?
I think so.
'Cause That's
Jolene?
Yeah, I don't really want to roll for it.
Fair enough. Are we
All
staying
right.
On,
Uh,
sorry.
to everyone except for Jet. It is just filled with incomprehensible glyphs. However, to Jet, something about this book actually seems a bit familiar.
Hey, hang on. Hold on turning the pages, Dart.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Jet's kind of looking and studying one of the pages. It's somehow familiar.
All right, I'm going to ask you high or low.
I'm gonna go with high.
Hi.
All right, and the result. All right, you got a very good result on that call. The longer that you stare at the pages, the sense of familiarity grows. And while you know that they're not actually moving, the longer you stare, it slowly feels like the letters are shifting in some way. Though it's a very, very slow thing and is a little bit more than eerie to look at. And it's tickling something in the back of your mind.
I've got something here.
And as you... Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
And as you look at it, you slowly get the feeling that it is very, very reminiscent, somehow, some way, to your one memory.
The one of him drowning?
No. The one from before. His memory.
Could you maybe clue me in on which one you're referring to?
I think he's reading from the start of character creation.
Yes. And she just looks completely nonplussed and goes, yeah, I stole it out of one of those Alabaster Gleam guys stuff in one of the only opportunities I got. Haven't been able to read it.
Okay, could you message me what you're referring to? It was
Okay,
a long time ago.
Look, You told me a while ago that the one memory that Jet has is of being dead.
Okay. That. Okay.
That. And Shade just looks completely nonplussed about this. To him, it is a weird book he was never able to read.
Jet is going to quickly close it at that time. Kind of look over at Dart. And motion him off to the side. Jet kind of looks, well, he looks pale as a ghost. And Jet's going off to away from the rest of the group. Motioning
all right. Do
for
you follow
Dart
Dart?
Yeah. Say that.
Repeat that.
So Jet's motioning for Dart to follow him off to the side. He's closed the book and he looks pale as a ghost.
Okay, Dart's gonna follow.
So you remember how I told you that I remember being dead?
Yes.
The text in this book reminds me of that. I don't know how, but it just reminds me of that empty blackness.
Dart's facial expressions are going to kind of turn one of like confusion to more seriousness as he's like, we're gonna have to study this book further. Just like the MD Industries, it's a piece of the puzzle. At least one of us can understand this, even if it doesn't make full sense.
I can't quite, like, the longer I was staring at it, I swear the text was moving. I know it wasn't, but I swear it felt like it was. I don't know if we should try and study this one. But at the same time, I do want to study it anyways.
Dart's going to kind of like shake his head a bit, just kind of trying to keep his focus because he is still a bit frazzled. Like, maybe not now, but we will.
Alright, Jet's gonna look over at Shade, speaking up louder.
Shade is currently poking the book.
Oh no, Jet took the book with him.
Oh, you took the book away? Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Because I just heard you say you closed it, so yeah.
Sorry,
Same.
I meant that he took it with him as well. Anyways, he's calling over. Shade, I think I'm gonna hold on to this if it's alright.
Sure, but you don't look so good. Was I carrying around something cursed? Is that cursed?
Probably not cursed, but it's kind of important to figuring, all of this out. In all seriousness.
Alright, if it helps, I got it off of Silly Putty during one of the times he was beating me up.
The Jet's gonna go ahead and wander back. I feel it's tickling something in the back of my head. I feel like I could possibly understand what's in here.
Really? Oh, we do have a couple more days left. You could just read it then?
I don't
Not
know
during
if
travel?
I don't know if it would be a good idea to do that. Trust me on that, but when we get to Starlight, maybe we can find somebody that can help.
Okay. Although, that's nothing. I was. Good job, Shane. For this weird book, I guess.
Hey, look, I didn't get it on purpose. It's just one of the times I managed to hit him, it knocked his bag loose. Slipped out, went under the table. Made sure to hide it from him the entire time.
I see. We should get going again. And maybe find, eat something on the way? Too?
I agree. We should go... We should go ahead and get underway again.
Okay, question. Nothing. Nothing.
I am adding mysterious book to, Jet's inventory. I'm naming it Necronomicon ?
Necromon? I have a feeling it's tied to everyone's memory.
I mean, maybe it is. But right now, Jet seems to be the only one that actually has a chance of understanding it.
That's true. It's funny that you're also the only party member we know a bit of their memory of.
Well, only Dart knows that. Dart's the only one that he shared that particular insight with.
Thanks for telling me. I would have thought everyone knew it by now.
Well, it's not exactly something that's entirely comfortable to share.
Yeah, let me just talk about it over dinner.
Yeah, guys, so I remember being dead and alone for thousands of years and an empty darkness. Yeah, so anyways, about those Yankees.
How about the Yankees? Although, personally, I'm a Reds fan. I mean, it kind of comes with the territory, though, so...
Personally, I prefer the air.
It's just a freaking joke! Moving on!
Moving on.
Oh no, new canvas.
Suffer! You will suffer! Okay, I can't.
Die!
Alright, yeah, but, I think that is a good time for you guys to probably get back to Starlight.
Clapping noises. Clappy, 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 clapping. Everyone's going to talk about what they remember. The only thing they remember. Then we have Jet talking about him dying and be like, so about those Yankees.
About them Yankees.
Shane going, personally, I'm a Red Sox fan. And then someone
Hey,
going,
no, not Red Sox, Reds.
Well, Reds fan. And then someone going, personally, I prefer the air. I don't know, sorry. I think it's funny.
I feel like this one needs to be featured at some point.
What, this whole conversation?
No, like that image of just Dart in on a black abyss going about the Yankees.
Jet?
Or yeah, I don't look. I'm sorry. I don't know why I do this. I'm dumb.
Okay, listen. We have rockruff, and then 4 not rockruffs. One of those not rockruffs is not here.
Don't worry. It like the reason why is because mentally I have all of the rockruffs labeled as rockruff brigade, and I go through things alphabetically. So when I'm thinking about shit, I just go rockruff brigade, Rockruff number 1. Dart.
See, I just have them all labeled as puppy types because we have 6 puppy types.
No, we don't. We have 3.
We have 6.
We have 3.
Please.
6.
Please stop.
Yeah. I'm just dumb. I'm sorry. It is a habit I'm trying to break. I'm just not going. Fuck. Okay, anyways, you guys are getting back to Starlight. It doesn't exactly... It's hard to know what you were expecting, but it hasn't really even changed that much since you were gone, at least the outskirts. It feels like a bunch of stuff has changed, you know, with your personal lives, with just everything, and yet the outskirts of Starlight are just the same.
So that's Starlight.
Yes.
It doesn't seem like nothing's changed. Though we're just on the outskirts.
Can you like get this? Oh, okay.
Go on, Victor.
No, it's just because I never been here before, so it's like
Yeah.
Is there like a description or anything I notice?
Now, from what I understand from everyone else, the Starlight is basically a city of ruins.
Yeah, I think.
The way that it was described to me is that it is a city of ruins where it is like pretty obvious that that these structures have been dilapidated and are you know, some are crumbling, others look, well, not brand new, they look like they're entirely safe to be around, and some even look like they might be a little bit maintained.
Real quick.
Yep.
How many days has it taken us to get here?
3.
Alright.
Yes, there's
3
a bit of
days.
singing.
So we've got...
Is there any, like...
Is this the 3rd day, or...
This is the
4th?
3rd day. It's like...
Okay.
It's like, you know, you left partway through one day, you're arriving 3 days later.
In that case, Chet is currently pulling out the high-quality rations and handing them around. Alright, everybody, just in case, let's go ahead and eat up and make sure our strength's where we need it, just in case.
Yeah.
Mom.
And otherwise, I guess we're just eating and probably crowding around the forward window and...
Yep.
Argus
then
has
again,
his
did
fro
you-
ready.
Yeah,
Did you
Dart,
remember? Go on.
Dart was going to comment just along with arriving. He's like, you know, I never actually got to see the outside of this before. I was kind of knocked out the last time I came here.
Yeah, we'll... Right now, we don't know what to expect, so I say we keep cautious. We can take a better look after we make sure things are okay.
Victor just kind of comments like, well, oh.
Well, you did remember to give Blaze food, right?
Yes. Go ahead, Abby. What are you saying?
No, I wanted to just, yeah, never mind, I forgot.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. All right.
Argus.
All right.
Sorry. Argus has his fro ready like a weapon.
Just for... It won't make a very good weapon, but okay. as you guys are just about, like finishing up your meal, it doesn't really look like it's looking at you. But you do see a almost snake-like thing with 2 legs, and a like yellow V-shape pair of leaves on its chest. And it has a green stripe going down and what looks like a couple of plants. And it is not looking at you and running somewhere rapidly.
Not looking at us, running somewhere rapidly. Is they running past us?
Nope. It's just you can see them, like, down a street.
Where are they running from?
Deeper into somewhere else. They have on a yellow neckerchief.
Are they being like chased, or did they have anyone with them, or?
You can roll me a perception check if you want, or an insight. Either would be fine.
I'm sorry, what was it? Insight.
Perception or insight.
Perception. Yeah, I'll use. Yeah, I'll use perception. Is it just perception and expertise, or?
Well, it'll be
okay.
Body or mind, one of the 2.
Body. Oh, okay. Yeah, body. Body instinct. Yeah, I'm just gonna just trust my instincts on there. But 1, 2, 3.
Can all of us make a check to see what's going on with them? Like where?
If you'd like to.
Going? Okay.
If you'd like to.
I will make perception.
Hey, Vector's chaining.
Look at you chained.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 on Vector.
Body, empathetic. Roll 6 dice. Mm-hmm. 4? 4. My high school rule.
Okay. Vector. Out of curiosity, was yours a perception or an insight?
Perception.
Perception. All right. In that case, Jolene, Argus, and Azareth, you all think that, while they look to be in a hurry, they don't look like they're, overly distressed or anything. As for Vector, it's kind of hard to tell, exactly what he's doing or how he's feeling, but you definitely think that he's in a hurry somewhere, and that just based on how he's moving and running, he's probably just more exhausted than anything else. Doesn't look like he's really running from anything in particular. He's just, kind of exhausted.
So Vector is gonna go, and he's gonna go and just kind of point out the groups, and this is just they're moving, or they're moving away from town, right? Away from the town.
Yeah, well, at least away from the town interior. Think of it like, he's obviously coming from deeper in, but he's, he's not running out of the town. It looks like he's going to somewhere else within the town.
Within the town. But they're still they're still inside. But they're still inside.
Yes.
The town, so okay.
Yes.
Vector just kind of like looks at the other groups like, you all came from Starlight, right? By any chance? Like, but this is my first time here. And Vector just kind of points out, points out to you as well. It's like, you, he's kind of hesitant, but like, do you think they would know me by any chance? Or if they would know me? I don't know, because like, Vector's like, kind of like, trying to point out to the, the, it was like a snake, right? Like,
yeah. If it helps, it was it was a cervine.
Certified. Okay.
So I would. Okay.
Go ahead.
No, I was thinking other Pokemon.
Oh, all right. So, I guess like, I guess like kind of like Vector's like kind of like suspicion, like kind of like suspecting that like maybe they like. Do you think that there's other members like us still in this town?
Do you mean like Starlight members?
Yeah.
There should be. Most of them were sick.
Honestly, go on.
Oh no, I was about to also just clarification about like that's the only, and that is the only person that we are able to see. Like we don't see anyone else, right? Like,
yeah, I mean you're still like in the outskirts, but this is the first person you've seen.
Well, you said it's been a while, and never know, it might be one of them.
No, surprised we haven't run into anyone guarding the outskirts.
Yeah, I don't think I see someone else. I don't see anyone else.
Only way to find out is get closer.
Yep.
Oh. Let's go forth.
And Victor's like, Victor's just gonna go ahead and start making his way down, and just yeah.
All right. Are you going to be attempting to catch this individual's attention?
I before I do, I kind of want to I guess it's more like I kind of want to gauge them before, like, you know what I mean, before like attempting to like interact, because like I don't know if they're just you know what I mean, just like
you want to basically, so you want to roll an insight on them to try and like get a feel for them before you do anything.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and roll me that insight.
Yeah, it's not much.
The most that you could really get is that they kind of just look distracted. I mean, you know, you kind of have like a whole wagon, and they haven't really noticed you actively, it seems like.
They haven't noticed the wagon yet.
I guess I kind of step up and, you know, like excuse me, is everything all right?
The survey kind of like starts for a second and then like catches his breath a bit and go, oh, okay, sorry, I didn't see you there. Hey, don't recognize you. How's it going?
Not too bad. Not too bad. Not doing well. How about you? You look
busy. Been very busy.
Victor's kind of like, it's like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize, but you look, I just figured that, Victor just kind of like, well, like was like just a little bit trying to try trying to kind of like she's like yeah like it's like I do apologize for this kind of this to kind of interrupt whatever you're doing, but do you mind we've been well me and a couple of my friends were out of town for a while, and we just came back, and well, you just wanted to know what has happened for the while we were gone.
Ooh, wow. Okay. How long have you been gone?
Slowly.
As his focus head out, weeks.
Turns.
When the alabaster gleam came?
I think it was a week after since they came in. We left like the first night. It was stormy. We made a huge commotion.
Tiny was after us.
All right, and just to double check, this got mentioned to me at one point, so I just want to, verify it. Did the guild know that you were staying at the house? Because I got told that they did, and they told you to stay there. I just want to verify that really quickly.
I don't remember that.
I don't remember the guild telling us.
The one guy did have the guild badges, and he told us to stay, but he was also possibly the guy who killed Doc's husband.
Oh, Martinez?
Martinez,
Yeah.
right. Oh, I forgot that Azrath has tiny orb of Martinez. Whoops.
Yepper. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure, because, it's a little bit important, and I just wanted to double check that. Because I remember it being mentioned, and obviously I wasn't there.
To the best of my knowledge, the party has had no communication with Starlight or the guild since departing.
All right,
That is
except
correct.
for Martinez. Martinez,
Who is kind of a wanted criminal, to the best of our knowledge, who has zero contact with the guild.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, just wanted to double check that before I said anything, because I would hate to fuck that up and then have to retcon shit and backtrack. All right, cool. As you guys poke your heads out, are you wearing guild badges?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yep.
That's what I thought. He is going to blink, look at you, and then think for a second, and then go, oh, wait, hold on, wait. You guys?
Hi. Waves. Yeah. Actually, good question. What do you remember us by? Was it us running away and causing commotion tonight, or was it causing commotion in a dining room?
Dining room. I was kind of looking forward to that dinner.
Right. Sorry about that. Ugh.
So, where have you guys been?
All over the place.
Running. Also Aurum Grove.
We had
Oh, wait.
alabaster gleam chasing us.
I was just recently recruited.
I was a stowaway.
Okay, this is kind of a lot, and this is kind of above my pay grade. You guys okay if I just take you back to Edge?
Yes, please.
Oh, that's
that
so
would
cool.
that would be
Wait.
appreciated. We've got Doc
Who?
here.
Who?
Edge.
I'm so glad Ed
I
came
don't.
back.
I don't know who Ed
Vector.
is.
Edge is the kind of the second in command.
Oh,
One of the heads of the guild. Probably the best person before us be catching up with and to be asking a lot of questions.
Also,
Yeah,
Probably.
when Alabaster Gleam was there, he disappeared and we couldn't find him. That was one of our goals when we tried to escape, was to try to find him.
Actually, I think I know where he was.
I think
Oh?
this okay, because I got a lot of catching up to do, and we need to get this official. I think, looking at Dart, I think at this point we should probably also get things official. I assume.
So we both are no longer just the stowaway rockruffs.
Exactly.
Yeah.
As
Let's
Yeah,
go to
look,
Guild
don't
Hall.
worry. I don't think it's going to be a problem. I think you're just going to get rubber stamped.
Rubber stamped?
Turb, okay, cool. I'm just going to take you guys to Edge so that way I can get back to what I was supposed to be doing.
well,
Appreciated.
I don't envy you guys, but hey, cool.
I never got to catch your name. I'm sorry. I didn't ask her your name.
Oh, hey, I'm Jonathan. Hi.
Hi, Jonathan.
Hey, Jonathan. I'm Vector, and yeah. So good to finally see Starlight. This is my first time.
All right, look, I don't want to burst your happy bubble, but you're looking for work?
Like, I assume guild work.
Yeah. Cool, because you're going to be doing a lot of that here. Just follow me. And bring
okay.
the cart.
Everyone in the cart just walks alongside the servant. You want to ride on?
The servant's going to look for a second and then just kind of sigh and go, yeah. Yeah, I kind of do.
Yeah. Alright, get on. We won't say no.
On, dog.
Huh? Jonathan will hop on.
And we have abducted another member for Ashdodon.
Yeah, no, he is way too fucking busy for that. I don't think you guys are recruiting him for anything.
Yeah.
Listen, if there's a chance we could,
Hey.
me as a player says yes, because I like Servines.
Anyway.
All right, and you guys are taken back to the guild proper. It is a lot less ceremonious than for those of you who have been here before. In fact, it looks like it is just, like, objectively busy.
Does it look better than it was when Alabaster Gleam was here?
Kind of. It looks like there have been attempts to patch up the most important stuff. It doesn't look like it's in good shape, but it is not in the worst shape.
Yay!
And notably, you aren't seeing anyone with an Alabaster Gleam uniform currently.
That's a double yay.
And you guys are all taken inside and led to a certain room by Jonathan, and then basically dumped onto the inside, and you hear him kind of nervously go, "Hey, found the new guys that disappeared. They're back now. Okay, see you, bye, Edge, later." And Jonathan gets the hell out of there, as then you see that from behind a mountain of various bits of paperwork, the most exhausted zoroark that you have ever seen, like, pokes his head up from behind a mountain of paperwork.
Edge, you're back!
I technically never left. Technically.
That sounds like a fun story. Should we listen to the story?
No, it's
Probably
not
another
fun
time.
at all. It's not fun at all. I have been awake for 10 days.
Ah.
So, look, just tell me, where were you guys?
Well, we ran from the Alabaster Gleam, made it to some safe house place, and then found a circus, and then Alabaster Gleam found us again, and then we went to Aurum Grove, and we stayed there, and then we fought off Alabaster Gleam there, and now we're here.
They were in Aurum Grove.
Uh-huh.
Indeed, they were.
They took something important from Aurum Grove.
Why do I get the feeling that you guys are about to tell me something that's going to make me want to bash my head into my desk until I'm asleep?
Okay, I won't tell you. Azra pulls out the shard and holds it up.
Shard's gonna face Paul.
Oh no.
Alright, one of you please tell me I'm hallucinating right now?
No. Puts the shard away.
Unfortunately,
I
darling,
think you should
you're
leave
not.
that on his desk. Sorry, Jolene.
Yeah, she was just gonna say, sorry, darling, you're not hallucinating, and yeah, probably best to hand that over, Azareth.
Azra gently places it on the desk. On the mountain of paperwork. Or next to it.
It immediately topples over.
It does actually topple over a couple pieces of paper from the top.
Now I'm just
All right,
imagining
I guess-
that his hand just extends out like Willy Wonka on the candy. Just slowly closes around it.
No, it slides off onto the floor. You kind of you see that Edge is just kind of done with it, but he gets up anyways, and he looks super disheveled as he goes, picks up the paperwork, and puts it back on the stack. Would anyone like to make me a perception check?
Sure.
Yeah. Sure.
So empathetic. Let's see, 6. Again. Dice are rolling together.
So many dice all rolling at the same time. Shit.
I got a 2, I think.
I got 3 10s.
Holy shit.
Well, considering I've got soul to use and we're almost near the end.
I'm gonna, oh wait, I added 1 dice.
Oh yeah, I can
Wait,
reroll
no.
my one with a soul.
I'm gonna reroll that 1.
Just so you know, you're all gonna have to total your own rolls. That is
Will
a
do.
yes.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm writing it in.
Cool.
Ba 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 na 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 na.
All of you have rolled good enough to notice that there is a slight problem. At least for those of you that have seen Edge before, for those of you who haven't, you just kind of get I'm going to describe a little bit something different to you. Edge doesn't have in his hair bead.
Oh. Oh.
For those of you who have not seen it, this zoroark has a fuck ton of hair, and it is an absolute mess and is everywhere.
Oh, there's hair all over the ground. Oh no.
It is like a curtain of disheveled hair. And he reaches down, picks up all the paperwork that slipped, and stacks it back up. Alright, so never got to explain it to all of you because, well, you were new. Guild kind of has a bit of a emergency plan for if basically everything goes wrong. Do any of you remember seeing this room before?
Uh-huh.
All right.
Is it-
And did you happen to, actually, wait, hold on, time, hard to think. Did you guys show up here after the Alabaster Gleam were, like, all throughout the guild?
Yes.
Yeah, there was
Did-
a little secret tunnel.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dart's gonna raise his paw. I was smuggled in half conscious.
Okay, cool.
And I was not here.
All right, did you happen to see this room then?
With the secret tunnel?
No, this one that I'm in right now.
The
what room is this again?
like ROOM?
Yes.
If this is Edge's office, and yes, we did see it. And this is actually where the secret tunnel was that Jet escaped through.
Yep, he's basically kind of like leading you on a bit right now.
Yes, when I rescued Doc from the tower, she directed me into your office here and down into a secret tunnel.
Yeah, so we kind of got more than one of those. And one of them goes to a secret tunnel. The other one, and he's going to reach up and snap his fingers in, like, a very weak snap, but, like, still does it. And what appeared to be a completely normal wall before opens up to a door. That's just there now.
Where'd that door come from?
I have illusions.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Okay, so what's on the other side of the door?
He's going to walk over to it and open up, and inside is just a second office. If something bad happens and there's a bunch of stuff going on with the guild and there's a hostile takeover, I work out of there.
Uh-huh.
Having two offices seems a little redundant.
It's because they aren't going to look for an office in the first office. They have the office.
That's quite smart.
So you were there the entire time?
Dart's gonna kind of just look like kind of judgingly at the additional party members.
You mean
What?
Doc and...
Just, Jet, Azareth, Argus, Jolene, Davos, just like...
Hey, we weren't told. At all.
Yeah,
We're
we didn't
just
get around
running-
to telling you because you were new and you are rookie ranks, so we don't tell the rookie ranks.
I was under the
We had to
impression
run
that you were undercover with them because I saw someone that reminded me of you look at me as I was escaping with Doc.
Yeah, be able to get into the room somehow. I work out of here, so that way I'm still centralized and people know where I'm at. I just pretended to be a part of them, so that way I could get here.
Okay.
I mean, it wouldn't make sense if I'm, like, kicking it in my own office while also trying to pretend to be a member of them.
Fair.
I wasn't in there for 10 days. It's just that's where I was organizing things out of.
Uh-huh.
Okay, but what I'm not understanding is what does that have to do with us running to get help?
No, it's because you were mentioning about how I was missing. I technically wasn't missing.
Well,
I was
yeah.
here the whole time.
Okay.
I don't know about
How
the
did-
rest of them, but I knew that.
Oh, okay, cool.
If you knew
Well-
it, why didn't you tell any of us?
I did.
Before I get into more arguments, how did Alabaster Gleam leave?
They basically got what they wanted and decided to fuck off.
What'd they take?
I'm assuming a
Um,
shard.
Important stuff. And he looks over at the shard. Look, okay, I'm just gonna give you guys the lowdown, so that way, hopefully, there's a little bit less questions. They stole important things that are magical. We don't know why, and I managed to get a lot of our stronger members back up on their feet, but everyone has been hellaciously busy. Now that you're back, I got a bunch of jobs for you to do. But you're gonna need to be careful, because normally we're able to screen and check and make sure that various jobs are not near where there have been, like, wild Pokemon sightings that might hurt you or whatever. Don't have the manpower for that. A large amount of the guild is busy trying to track down Alabaster Gleam. So in the meantime, I'm going to desperately need you guys to pick up some slack for the more normal stuff going around to the various satellite towns. Deliveries, messages, minor problems.
Considering, the journey that we've gone through, I like normal. I like mundane.
Yeah, so that is great, and I appreciate that. The problem is that they still got a couple people that are kicking it around here, and we haven't been able to get rid of all of them yet. So you're gonna have to be careful, and I'm just going to have to reiterate that a lot.
Kicking
That's
it. What do you
alright.
mean kicking it? Sick?
Alabaster Gleam members, I'm assuming.
They're still here.
Yeah, there's still a couple that are around doing things. Stragglers. We're trying to kick them out whenever we find them. Problem is there's a lot of people, and not enough of them are in the guild. Speaking of, I don't recognize some of you. Any of you want in?
Oh, right. We probably need to get officiated.
Cool, I'm officiating you. I don't have time for ceremony, just... Your team... Astral Dawn, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, cool. You guys feel like picking up more people? Because, yeah, we picked up another couple stragglers while you were gone.
They were already they felt like a part of the team ever since we picked them up.
No,
Well,
I
at least-
mean, we have one or two.
Oh. Nice! I was referring to Dart and Vector as when we found them.
Yeah, look, you two, you want in?
I mean, I didn't stick around with these guys for 2 weeks through hell and back for nothing.
Oh, we also
it's-
need to get Blaze officiated. They wanted to be part of the guild.
Is that right? Yeah.
Spectre?
I just wanted to say, like, yeah, I mean, it's been a crazy few days for me, but, I'm still standing.
Hey, look, at least you're
I'm-
resilient.
Yeah.
Okay, wow, you got a lot of people. Okay.
Oh, also,
okay, where
where's...
is it? Where is it? Just... And he's gonna start looking through papers.
Where's Shade in all this?
Shane is just kind of standing in the back.
I'm just gonna try to push Shade forward.
Hey, what?
You too.
Look, like I said, I was gonna try and do my own little team that's an associated team with you. You kind of got too many people already.
But
I
we're
don't
grabbing
really-
more.
Yeah, and that's why I was going to be setting up an associated team for you. Look, here, I even have a perfect name that it's going to make you groan, and I love it.
Okay. Trying us.
All right. Are you guys ready?
Go, Starlight.
Astral
All
Dawn?
Nope. You're Astral Dawn. I decided to annoy you and just reverse the name to Umbral Dusk. It's awful, and I love it.
I like it.
I like it too.
I think it's a pretty nice name.
Okay, look, come on. It's literally just a direct ripoff that's reversing it. You're supposed to hate it.
No.
What do you think?
No.
Actually, I kind of want to join that one.
Great. Okay. Wow, this backfired. Cool. Look, associated team. It's just all it means is that I am technically we're all in an organization together. We're all associated.
Huh?
And so we can swap members freely. Back and forth. So, look, Jet, if you want to be on the associated team, you could technically be on Umbral Dusk or whatever, and then just stick around with Astral Dawn, and no one would care. Because we're all associated. And it also means that if anyone's on Umbral Dusk or whatever and you need them, you could just take them. And if I need you for anything, I could just take you.
It's like
So I can just pick you up and take you right now.
Look, I haven't had a chance to make it yet.
All right, great. So you are part of our team then. Cool. You're staying
Associated
with us.
team. Yes, associated team.
Yeah, you're staying with
Team's
us.
large enough to have two
Look,
sizes
not
teams.
100% of the time. Okay. Part of the thing
But
is,
you said that
is
we can just pick you up and take you. We're picking you up
Yes.
and taking you all the time.
Darling.
Okay, let me
I just-
explain it this way. I'm
I just
going
look at
to be
her.
doing a bunch of other
And we'll get
jobs
Vector.
while you do your jobs and double the income.
So it's like a different squad.
It's like a different squad. We're just sectionating it more. It's an associated team.
Associate team of Astral Dawn.
If
Got
you
it.
want me for an adventure, you could just ask and take me. Yes, you can do that. I'm still gonna put in the paperwork.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sounds reasonable.
Logical.
Besides, it'll give more room because, I don't think Edge cares too much right now, but Guild kind of hates it if there's extremely large teams or solo teams.
Oh, sure.
If we're doing squads now, can I be squad captain?
No.
Argus, I don't think we're in position to be deciding leadership right now.
Yeah.
Let's just get things underway first.
Yeah. Edge finally finds what he's looking for, pulls out a single piece of paper that was buried, and goes, "All right, I got it for you." So, we've had someone that showed up, amnesiac, yada yada yada, fits your bill pretty damn well. Strange name, don't care, not in a position to judge here. Their name is Sin, and we've kind of just had them sitting around because we didn't have a team for them, and like hell, I'm letting someone go out solo.
Fair.
Mm-hmm.
So, right here, I have paperwork that is basically just with a blank team name. Get them to sign on with your team, sign it, bring it back to me, and you have them. Trust me, they're bored as hell. They have been sitting around the guild hall for like a while.
Sounds
I
fun.
know. They come into my office every day, multiple times a day, to ask if I have a team for them yet. Please just go find them. Their name is Sin. It's a weird name, I know. Just please.
Alrighty. Victor's just gonna take the paper.
Anything that Vector or I need to do to get the paperwork done, or...
No, I'm rubber stamping you. I don't care. Just, you're on the team. Congratulations. You're in the guild.
Yay!
That was her yay! Happy jingle noises.
I'm assuming we'll get badges later.
Yes.
Cool.
Cool. Alright.
Also, you, I heard something associated team, name. Shade is just gonna, like, blink a bit and then go, I'm just reversing their name to be Umbral Dusk. Cool. Don't care. Congratulations, Umbral Dusk, Woo Associated Team. Get out of my office. Go find them. Just make them stop coming to my office. Make them join your team, please.
It'd be really hilarious if they walked in the office right now.
Damn, it's almost like that's happening.
Wait, what?
Also, I just imagine Edge taking a big stamp and stamping it on both the puppies' heads.
God, that's funny.
With their little derpy faces, too.
Yep.
Real quick, I can do the switchy switch.
You can. And then after you do the switchy switch and introduce yourself, we can go ahead and end session, because we went over, like, always anyway.
Yeah, tired.
Into the office as if on cue, as if called by even the bare mention of a team. Walks in somewhere around 2.5 foot tall old critter, with a giant jaw on the back of its head and ram horns, and as it walks in, you can hear him say, "Hello, Edge. There's people here."
Before you ask, yes, I found you a team.
Yes! Ed said he wanted you on his team.
No.
I walk up towards you're Sin, right?
Yeah, I'm Sin. Well, it's nice to meet you.
Nice meeting you too. But first, fair you've been waiting for this. It just drops the paper. Puts his paw on it. Sign this.
Okay. And he's going to pick up the paper and then look around.
A pen hits you in the face.
Ow. Well, ding! Thank you. Picks up the pen, signs with the pretty flourished, signature, and then actually, he says, "Should I just hand this to you, Edge?"
Edge takes a single look at it and just goes, "You need to fill in the team name."
What's the team name? Looking at the one who handed him the paper.
That would be Astral Dawn.
Astral Dawn. Got it. Holds out the paper towards Edge again. Did I forget anything else?
No, that's it. Congratulations, okay. You have a team. You can stop asking me.
Sorry. Just kind of boring.
I know you're bored and that you just were excited, but seriously, you didn't have to come in here multiple times a day. I would have let you know if there was a team.
Fair. He looks at the rest of the group, and he takes a moment to look at everybody specifically, obviously trying to take in the faces and register them to memory, and just says, "Well, it's nice to meet y'all. My name is Sin. I am hopefully going to be useful for your team, and I hope we can all get along."
Yay! New friend!
Hi, I'm Azareth.
Dart's going to turn to Edge and just be like, "In the interest of clearing your office, should we report back to our old room, and who should we report to next for work?"
Look. All of these, and he's just gonna slap a massive pile. They're all jobs. And I can't fit them on the job board. Just grab something, mark down what you're taking, and just go.
Okay.
Oh, actually, no, wait, real quick. Make sure to take something that's appropriate.
Alright,
Again,
we don't want
like
to go off.
deliveries and the like.
Ooh, this one has an A on it. Let's take that one.
No. No.
What do you mean this one says, go find criminal?
Stop picking papers off of my desk.
Okay. Edge, we'll get settled since we just came from Warren Grove, and when we're ready, we will come back and get some jobs. Thank you.
What's triple deluxe S rank?
Put that down, Argus. What was
Stop
that, Vector?
taking papers off my
Sin,
desk.
you're gonna make a great team member.
Yeah,
It's
thank
okay.
you.
It's I just got official too.
Dart's gonna be leaving the room. Come on, everyone. I don't know where the room was because I was unconscious when you dragged me to it.
Jet's just
have a
happily
room?
leaving, just leading the way to the room.
Yeah, we have a room. Come on. Vector,
I-
this way.
We have
I'll
I
pillows
fix this
and
just-
too.
blankets now. We'll
I
have
just-
pillows and blankets.
I just go noob. I get the zoomies.
Sin is walking behind everybody else. Just following.
I just imagine we're wall walking in a group, and Vector is running around us in circles as we walk.
That is an adorable thought.
That's probably what's happening. Also, now I'm curious about how Doc and Ethan are doing.
What about Blaze? Why does everyone forget Blaze?
Does everyone forget Blaze? Indeed.
I didn't forget Blaze. I was going to ask about them after Doc and Ethan. Blaze is always on my mind.
All right. I think that this is a good place to end off.
I'm just imagining just like the anime freeze frame is just like the party leaving the Edge's office with like Edge just done expression and then the various personalities just kicked in as everyone's leaving.
Yep. Edge just like, stop taking papers off of my desk. They're not meant for you.
Steals all the papers.
What is this? You know, capture Gilgamesh.
Gilgamesh? Wait, I thought his name was Gregory.
Anyways, thank you for the session.
This was
Oh,
fun. Thank you so much for the session. Also, excuse you.
So, anyways, thank you everybody for joining us for Starlight New Dawn. Scar. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Mastodon, Blue Sky, Patreon, and more. They're on the website as well as down in the description below through our link tree. Thank you to my patrons, tippers, and subscribers. It is your support that keeps this channel alive and going. I could not do this without your guys' help and support, so thank you. Consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/zgfgaming. It's one of the best ways to support the channel, though you can also do so by subscribing to our YouTube, bringing your friends in to join as well, and of course by grabbing some merch. But for now, thank you so much for joining, and I bid you all the most fondest adieu.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Stay good night.